Hello and welcome to the HistoricNerd live stream. I understand you have a lot of Saturday night choices for entertainment. I want to thank you for making the wrong one. But hope those of you joining us this evening are having a fantastic night. Sam, how you doing? Yeah, I figured, hey John, how you doing, man? And Ben. Yeah, so, I don't know, I was having an issue. I was like, my daughter, I think, came in the garage and stole the remote to my TV out here. So I need to find where that went. So I spent way too much time trying to find that remote. And not enough time grabbing a different console to stream. So, more Xbox this evening. Made the right one for sure. Halo CE all day. No, I didn't get beach volleyball. But I did find out I do have the Sonic Mega Collection. So if you guys want to watch 16-bit games ported to the Xbox, you can certainly play that. I hope you guys are doing well. So let's play some Halo 2. Let's create a new profile and play the campaign from the beginning. You at least get beach volleyball. Can't imagine that's a very expensive title to pick up these days. Yeah, in the back of my mind, I'm still going nuts trying to figure out where my daughter put the remote to the TV out here. I'm like, where did she put it? I'm like, it's somewhere. Somewhere around here. I don't know where it went. And it's literally going to drive me mad. Jeremy, how's it going, man? It'll be in the last place I look. Yeah, probably. Maybe it's in the freezer out here. I don't know. I need to look. See if she put it in there.
Why was it not destroyed with the rest of their fleet?
It fled as we set fire to their planet.
Enemy in Halo. Hello, me. Oh, jeez. That's deep. And you have to fight something. That might as well be yourself.
Yet the humans were able to evade your ships, land on the sacred ring, and desecrate it with their filthy footsteps.
Noble Hierarchs, surely you understand that once the parasite attacked,
There will be order in this council.
You were right to focus your attention on the Flood. But this demon, this Master Chief...
the time I learned the demon's intent, was nothing I could do.
So I feel like in the Covenant, they never really talk about, at least in the game, like, the Covenant seem to occupy mostly ships. You don't really see them occupying, like, worlds that they live on as colonies. I'm sure it's mentioned somewhere and I'm just missing it, but I was just... They always seem to be very nomadic, spacefaring people.
But your inability to safeguard Halo was a colossal failure.
It was heresy.
I will
But Jeremy, how you doing, man?
begin my campaign against the humans.
No, you will not.
I always wonder how the elites eat with no bottom section to their jaw. Seems kind of pointless to have mandibles like that with no
But when it does,
under part.
your heresy,
Except maybe if they're articulating.
and you shall be left behind.
I remember playing the multiplayer for this a fair amount back in the day.
Optics, totally fried. And let's not even talk about the power supply. You know how expensive this gear is, son?
Jebediah K, how you doing, man? Yeah, each alien comes... Well, I figured they come from a planet, but I mean, like... What? No, what? No! Oh, come on. Ah, I think the drive in this Xbox is going bad. Oh, no. Well, I'll put on a different game. Well, that's all the Halo 2 you get. So, one sec. Well, that was that. Disc is a little scratched up, so it might just be the laser being lazy. Alright, that was Halo 2. Hope you guys enjoyed that little tidbit. Space Boys. Pretty sure it's not an easy replacement. Oh, that's a shame. I have a second one upstairs that I think is a bit better, but... But yeah, I think eventually I just need to do a full mod for an Xbox and just go that route. Yeah, that's pretty much what I need to do, Jeb. Hey, Rex, how you doing, man? Pretty much locked to the console. Wow. That is a shame. Yeah, I've heard that about the hard drives being really easy to upgrade and change out. Yeah, that's a hard drive. I'm pretty sure it's a just standard PC hard drive.
A city built for the space age. Here in Punchbowl, experimental science and state-of-the-art technology create a futuristic paradise the likes of which have never been seen. This is a city unlike any other, free of crime, pollution, poverty, and other urban blights. Menial labor.
Yeah, I've never actually played Predator Concrete Jungle. Well, it looked pretty fun. How you doing, Family CR Gaming?
People can't stop talking about it, and why should they? Punchbowl is a model of good old American ingenuity. Much of it developed by famed scientist Dr. Herman Wine, now a naturalized American.
Neither was super fun.
But who's funding this fantastic foray into futurism? Why, none other than billionaire playboy industrialist Andrew Monday. America's favorite rags to riches story is the visionary who's calling the shots in this town. At the grand opening ceremony this morning, the world's richest man had this to say.
I feel like this game hit right at peak zombie mania. Because you had like Dawn of the Dead coming around, the Dawn of the Dead remake coming out around this time. And a couple other major zombie things reinvigorating that whole concept. But I guess peak zombie mania didn't really hit until The Walking Dead, I guess. Alright, good to hear, man. I think it's an important night and watching to me.
That wasn't very nice. Stealing isn't allowed in Punch Bowl. You have to give it back. If you'd like something to eat, I can show you one of Punch Bowl's many fine dining establishments.
Yeah, go eat something else, jerk. Go on, get out of here. He stole my hot dog.
Oh, my goodness! Oh, my. Looks like he's having some kind of brain seizure. We'd better find some way of relieving the pressure in his head.
Oh, God, not like this.
Okay.
Wow, you should calm him down. He's not even twitching.
William, how you doing?
Oh, silly me. I haven't even introduced myself. I'm a guide bot.
Currently playing Stubbs the Zombie, Rebel Without a Pulse.
Would you like the full tour?
Ran too fast for games.
Oh, come on. I can tell by the look on your face. You're gonna love Punch Bowl. Follow me. We've got so much to see. I've got a whole data tape filled with 640 kilobytes of fun facts about Punch Bowl. It'll take us a few hours to get through the whole thing.
Oh, God! Not like this!
You get around pretty well for someone with a gaping hole in his stomach. If you like, we can visit Punch Bowl General Hospital and have that looked at. Oh, but there's so much to see first. Come along.
Correctly, a lot of the just make a bunch of zombies was kind of the big piece of this. Activated Complex, how you doing?
Whenever you're ready, we'll continue. There seems to be some kind of commotion down the street. Never a dull moment in Punch Bowl. Let's go have a look.
Oh, the most annoying part of hacks my Xbox was that the software did not like my Pelican controller. Only worked with the Microsoft. That's unfortunate.
Good morning, officers.
Be quiet, guide bot. All right, buddy, you're coming with us.
But officer, we just started the tour.
The tour's over. We don't want a sick bum in an ugly tie walking around on opening day.
Drink some Kyo whiskey.
Nor do we actually
Well, that's pretty good.
touch that guy. Ugh.
Exactly. So we're just gonna stand here nice and
We're
quiet.
just long enough and then died.
We're gonna get in the back
Oh, that's
of the
unfortunate,
squad
Rex.
car, and we'll all be happy.
Well, I will be happy.
We're waiting. Hap, hap, hap.
Yeah, unfortunately, I never really got around to modding my Xboxes.
Let's not make this any harder than it needs to be.
The funny thing is my brother modded his and then he, like, gave it away. And I was like, what the hell, man? Come on, I would have taken it.
Hey!
Freeze! Don't move! You're surrounded!
What is it? Oh, I see. You've got gas. I'll just head over here for a minute. Will you, relieve the pressure?
All right, buddy, you're going
Hey,
downtown.
hands where I can see them.
Yeah, I've had the same Xbox controllers for a real long time with no problems. The original Xbox used, whoever owned it before was way NVIDIA G unit. Looks like Fallout. It's kind of a 50s retro future type concept.
You'll never get anywhere unless you push those fellas out of the way. Walk up behind one of them.
So yeah, so we can kind of follow in that whole 50s retro future Fallout type art presentation.
Now give them a gentle shove in the right direction. Wonderful. Now we can continue the tour.
That explains it.
Now purse those lips and whistle.
He wants me to whistle for him, but the button whistles. Oh, ah, damn.
Well done. They're heading right over.
Car 54 is from.
Now, we still have a lot to see, and I don't want you collapsing of exhaustion before the tour ends. So if you feel tired or winded or in agonizing pain because someone just ran over
Because, yeah, the zombies are kind of. Oh, God. The zombies in this game are kind of worthless. But they're kind of fun when you get like a pretty big horde of them going in the later levels.
you eat grass, all right? Excellent. I'll be over by the gate.
I just burned myself. What were you doing, John? Be safe, have fun, eat brains.
Let this be a dream! Rainy. Hey, oh my god, it's a zombie! Ow, 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 ow!
It's my first instinct would be to punch a zombie. That's pretty impressive. Oh no. I remember a long time ago, I was really trashed at a party, and someone handed me a cigarette, and I grabbed it backwards and like tried to smoke it the wrong way. That was a long time ago, though. Dade, how you doing, man? You doing skinny? Yep, another rum and coke. Is someone missing a head? Yeah. Max, how you doing? Had a fly just buzz in my face. That was really annoying. Sorry. You're smoking a joint with Michael Phelps there, Jeremy? The monorail. It's kind of odd the same buttons do the same thing. Like Y is eat zombies as well as call them. Bad action, how you doing, man? Yeah, it still look pretty decent. Oh, you just go there.
Need to make a quick getaway? The Punchbowl monorail is the best way to get around the city.
Yeah, this is Stubbs.
This is the chief. What the hell is going on out there? You would not believe the calls we're getting at the station. Help me, help me. Something's trying to eat my brain. Sounds like a sick dog or something. You boys better lock things down pronto. Mr. Monday wants everything perfect today.
Well, that sucks, dude. So coming for a few hours turned into an entire shift, huh? That's never fun. Message Jimmy so I can get him in here. Moderate criminal mischief.
Welcome to the fertile crescent biome, where the grass is always greener.
I know that zombie. That's Bob from down the hall. What's that song? We only just want to eat your brains.
Is everything satisfactory, Miss Monday?
Yes.
Sure you don't need anything? A cold drink?
No.
Cigarette?
No.
Foot massage?
Oh, I'm... What?
No, nothing. Never mind.
You're a nice man, Mr. Skip.
I would say this game was just so ridiculous in terms of like just
Lawyer's mother.
I'm just
the story and where it goes. It's just kind of fun.
Andrew asked me to look after you, and I'm going to make sure nothing
Yeah, I just messaged him on Skype, so we'll see if I can get him to hop on.
Sonny.
fabulous
Sonny,
Yeah, let me know if you want to jump on, Jeremy.
rise up here.
day. Better come with me, Miss Monday. This doesn't look like a safe place for you. Perhaps we can go back to my place.
Nice try, Mr. Skipness.
It's been a while since I played this game last. But God, it's still driving me nuts. I don't know where the remote for my TV is out here, and it's driving me mad. You just run him over too. Oh, nice. Tracker, yeah. I have a box of tiles I need to use. I should just put them on my remotes out here. So this is basically like a warthog or a tank from Halo. Like the same exact engine. This has picked up Splinter Cell Chaos Theory for the Xbox One X. Looks amazing. Robert Kirkman meets Keith Laumer. Oh, that's a low-flying plane. Actually, it might be a helicopter. Oh, man.
I'll show you what for.
Come here. No, eat your brain.
Bringing you in. This isn't funny.
There we go.
I'll show you what for. You're killing me. Chew on this. Stop choking me. I'm bringing you in pain.
I kind of like how later in this game unlock different things like being able to roll your head and or throw body parts that blow up.
I got a wife and kids.
Kind of fun little aspects there. Tyler, how you doing, man? Just here for the clean jokes tonight. Try to keep it light. Jeez. Ooh. Oh god, apparently I got in the driver's seat. No. I think you can actually play this whole game co-op as well. Oh, is Skype not working? Oh, it might have rang. You know, it might have rang. I don't think I heard it. Great weather up here. Yeah, one sec here. Let me. Yeah, I think it rang. I just did not. Hey there, Jeremy. Looks like your mic is muted.
Yeah, I have to mute it when it connects because it rings like everywhere in my house.
Oh.
All my phones, on the Alexas, the television.
Oh,
it goes
jeez.
everywhere. So I got to shut it off or it'll echo.
That's pretty great. Ugh. Yeah, I saw Jimmy hop online, and then I immediately pestered him. But we'll see if he...
He's awake.
Oh, yeah, he responded.
Yeah.
See, get him to hop on. God, so apparently it's going to be like 102 here freaking in Idaho tomorrow. I'm like, no. It's going to be awful. Good to hear it's clean up there in the mountains. Or nice up there. So, how's your day going?
Going all right.
Ah.
Oh, the rolling blackouts again? Yeah. California's always going to do those.
Oh, yeah, those were when I lived there about forever ago. Yeah, actually, when I lived there, like, God, 16, 17, no. More like 18 years ago now. It was a real bad problem then. I remember getting home from school and be like, yeah, I'm going to play some PC games. Get home and there's like no power, and I'm like, damn it. It's always fun to get home from school and not get to play video games.
I think it's been longer than that since I lived in California.
Yeah, but PG&E has always done a terrible job. PC games. Yeah, I was a pretty big computer gamer around that time. Yeah, N64 and other stuff, but yeah. This happens to be one of my most prevalent memories of a rolling blackout was when I got home from school wanting to play computer games and then just not having power and being very sad sitting in front of my house playing basketball in a rather depressed fashion. I don't know if you ever encountered that when you lived there. It's like, I just want to play video games.
No, I left California long before it got shitty.
Yeah, okay.
I left in like '94.
Oh.
It was actually a good place to live then.
Bummed out riding a bike. Yeah. It's Idaho, like 2002, so it's been a while.
Yeah, I think OJ was running when I left.
Oh, driving his Bronco?
Yeah.
I remember that. That was like the only thing on the news for a while. It's like the glove don't fit, you must have quit. Oh, Tyler, this is a game called Stubbs the Zombie. It's a game that was made of the Halo engine, so it's rather unique. Played StarCraft on my old Pentium 3 for years back in the day.
That's probably the last desktop computer I ever had was a Pentium 3.
Wow, really?
I switched to laptops long ago.
Yeah, I've pretty much always had a desktop and a laptop. Mostly laptops for like schoolwork and stuff like that. Wasn't until like recently I actually bought a gaming laptop. Yeah, I guess being in the Navy though, pretty much have to have a laptop, huh?
Yeah, I had a gaming laptop. I hardly ever used it. It's a first gen i7, so it's just really kind of useless now.
Well, it's funny, this desktop sitting next to me is a first gen i7, and it does streaming all right. It was getting pretty bogged down for video editing though. I guess Jamie just woke up, so I guess he'll join a little later.
Yeah. I mean, it's only been 8 hours.
Guess it is true. Come on, eat your brain.
Yeah, I tried the tablet thing, but I don't think tablets can replace laptops yet. I don't think they ever will.
Well, I mean, you get Chromebooks and stuff like that, which are glorified tablets.
Yeah.
With keyboards
I know
attached.
Microsoft definitely gambled on that, and that's how we got that crappy Windows 8.
Yeah. Well, they're like, it's going to be like your phone. You the Windows phone you use, you know, please. Just, oh my God. That first iteration of Windows 8 was painful, especially when you couldn't really toggle back to like a traditional form of Windows. You're like, where the fuck is everything?
Yeah. Windows 10 still has a lot of that too.
Yeah, it's not
It's not as bad though.
it's not as bad though. Tablet with a physical keyboard and mouse can function fine. The only thing I ran into with tablets is I find that they become so woefully ineffective after a while. Like after a couple updates, they just get so bogged down. Because I have this like this little tablet I use for army crap, and I have like a bunch of like TMs and all kinds of manuals on it. And like the thing after about a year and a half, with just getting Android updates for it, just is so painfully slow it barely functions now.
Yeah, they'll get old quick.
Yeah, I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, God, I should have just disconnected this thing from the internet and never let it touch it again. It like when it worked fine. Army Cray. Yeah, it's always one of those things where like one day I was told by my command to put together a manual of everything I do, and I was looking at like getting all this paperwork printed, and I'm like, it was going to cost me $138 to print everything, just based on the sheer amount of paper, and I'm like, why don't I just go buy a tablet and put all of these things on it, and I'll still probably break even with just printing it.
We had thought it would be good to have tablets for all the schematics. It sucks though. You don't want no tablet for no schematics. It's better to have them printed.
Yeah, they had tried that for the Abrams tanks actually, because like the Abrams TM is enormous, and they had a bunch of tablets and like, but the problem was they kept getting broken because tankers. So they just like got rid of that. They ended up breaking a bunch of like Surface Pros they had bought for it.
We just had tough books. That's what the Army should use. Those Panasonic tough books.
We have tough books, but they're more for like command and control software like CPOF and DSIGs and a bunch of other stuff. But like they rarely let troopers have those things, so they end up buying like tablets and crap like that. What Xbox games do I have? I got Halo 1, Halo 2, Fusion Frenzy. Oh god, I just broke the legs off that zombie. Got a variety of games here like Spider-Man 2. Whoops. It's kind of annoying your health. Well, I guess your health does come back a little bit when you eat brains. Xeon, how you doing? Or Xenon?
I think the Spider-Man on Xbox was pretty good. Isn't it? That one also developed by Neversoft?
I think so. Yeah, Spider-Man 2 is pretty great. I guess funny thing, I was playing it last night, and I was just inebriated enough. That game was rather difficult. It has like the whole swinging thing to it. So I apologize. I'm probably going to sweat because it's rather hot in my garage right now. So you're going to see that. And I wore a light-colored shirt, which was clearly a gamble on my part. So, yeah. Oh yeah, you do get cut on the zombies. That's why you have the shove function.
Yeah, they get in your way. The zombies are just annoying.
Yeah, but it gets real hard late game when like there are a lot of firearms. It becomes about the only way you can really overwhelm them. I feel like when they were making these levels, they really didn't change much from Halo.
Yeah, Xbox can put out up to 1080i depending on the game.
Oh, yeah.
720p is relatively common, but 480p is more.
Yeah, I think even Halo 2, I think, is 480. I know there was a couple of skateboarding games that were 1080i that looked pretty sharp.
Stop choking me! It's chewing my brain!
Yeah, right now I think I'm just going through the OSSC and sticking with 480 at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think that thing is set up still because it's still got a lot of shimmer, like the screen jumps.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah, it looks
Oh.
like it's displaying half resolution sometimes.
Interesting. Yeah, I still need to sit down and do a firmware update. Original Xbox is better than Wii. I remember waiting in line at Target in just the frigid cold to freaking get a Wii. And then selling it immediately after. Oh wow, took that guy's head clean off with a clock in him. Did that gib that guy? He did that with the PSP, Tyler. Good times. Sold my Nintendo Switch 3 days after I bought it. God, it's kind of funny. I was walking through Walmart the other day, and you can't even find game consoles there right now.
Yeah, everything's gone.
They're all bought up, and people are staying home. We're the guy who did the camping out for the PS3 and scored an easy $1,800 in profit from that.
Oh, I made a shit ton of money on PlayStation 3s, like probably a few $100,000, because I shipped them to Brazil.
Oh, okay. That's a way to do it. Did you like label them differently or something like that to get past the import tax, or?
Nope, everybody knew that was their risk. Some of them got through, some got confiscated, some they had to pay. But
you took payment in advance, huh?
yeah, oh yeah. But too many people started doing that, and then it wasn't profitable.
Gotcha. Was there any like guaranteed trick you knew to get through Brazilian customs?
There's no way. They're real strict. There was maybe 30 years ago, there was a monster truck show, and they confiscated Bigfoot, and they still have it.
What?
Yeah, one of the monster trucks.
Yeah.
Because of Bigfoot.
No, I'm just like, that's
They wouldn't let it out of customs.
I think
it's still in Brazil.
I think that's worthy of invasion. To get back that piece of American pride right there. That's that's an offense to everyone. Like,
So yeah, if you import something like that, it's not illegal, but if they catch it, they're either going to take it or they're going to make you pay the tax because you tried to sneak it in.
Because we want Sony to make a PlayStation factory here in Brazil.
Yeah.
That's the only reason we're going to do that.
That's what they did. why they had that law. Some companies did it, like Ford and Volkswagen, which makes sense, but most manufacturers didn't. And now, if they ever got rid of it, everybody will instantly go to China. And then no more manufacturing at all in Brazil.
Well, I mean, they do have that very healthy domestic production of Master Systems and Genesis.
Yeah.
They have that to keep them on the map.
Yeah, but Xboxes were cheaper because Microsoft made a deal with the government and they were able to import Xbox 360s and stuff cheaper. So those are more common in Brazil than PlayStation 3s.
So my wife woke up in the middle of the night last night, and she was like, "Oh, this is totally something Ian will understand," because she was just like woke up in a daze, and she like wrote it out in a text, and she wrote Harrison Ford changing him half of the bum light is nightlight, the other half is a sandwich, and I'm like, "Are you high?" She's apparently it was supposed to make sense.
Yeah, there's still a lot of Tyler. There's still a lot of classic VWs in Brazil, but they use the hell out of them. The new ones, they stopped making them about 10 years ago. But people did used to get those VWs and get like a car from the 60s from the States and then swap the body. And then you have a brand new bug that's legal in the United States. But, yeah, you can find the old ones there too, but you know, they run them into the ground. They use them as taxis. Damn, this is still loading? Are you sure it didn't freeze?
I don't know. It could be loading, or I don't know. It might have frozen, but
I think it's froze.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm gonna refill my drink and power down the system. I'll be right back.
I think the Master System lasted a lot longer than 20 years because they're still on sale down there. I never heard of Beretta in Brazil, but they definitely have Taurus. Yeah, Bursa's from Brazil. Get a Bursa Thunder. And Rossi. Rossi's a part of a Taurus.
Oh, kid, how's it going, man? Alright, I'm back. Let's play some Gun Valkyrie now.
For as long as it'll run.
Yeah, I have to run upstairs and grab a different Xbox. I mean, it runs for a bit at least, so we got that going. I miss anything in the chat?
Not much. Let me see. Unless you know if Berettas were ever made in Brazil. I don't think so.
I've never heard that one. I know because Brazil has a pretty healthy domestic firearms market, so I don't really think they'd...
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Taurus, Versas,
Yeah.
Rossies.
Yes, I don't know. I haven't really heard that story. I remember hearing of that story where... was it Argentina? They had like heavily invested in manufacturing a particular type of mobile phone. And by the time they got the factory up and running, the phone was already like 6 years out of date. So they were stuck with these like ancient phones. Xbox Dragon Orta. Oh, okay. Oh, Taurus took it, okay. Kind of surprised Brazil would award a foreign contract like that. I guess if they were going to set up a factory in Brazil, I guess that was
yeah, that's why it happened.
Yeah. Yeah, like, well, don't worry, we'll build a factory here for you. Yeah.
I think the army was still in charge of the country in 1974 too.
Yeah, they probably had a junta going on. God, I'm trying to think of like one. I guess Brazil has at least some claim to fame of having a stable democracy for the last, what, 20 years? They ousted the last military dictatorship? Them in Chile? I don't know. Seems like they tend to fall into military dictatorship rather often. But I don't know enough about South American history to really give a accurate statement there.
Well, some people came into power in Brazil that they didn't want, commies. And then the Brazilian military ousted them.
Yeah.
And then it took a while before they said, okay, going to trust you people to vote again. Don't vote for the commies again.
Oh, did it freeze again? Oh, no.
Yeah,
it didn't freeze.
Your Xbox is fucked. Oh, there it goes.
It didn't freeze. It was just apparently a slideshow. Brazil exclusives are limited to the Mega Drive.
I think there's like a 132X game, though, in there. Like a 32X CD game.
Oh, yeah, that,
yeah.
What is that one? Strike Vector or something like that?
Yeah, if there are any exclusives, it'll be Sega stuff.
Yeah.
I doubt there's anything 360.
Well, it's Halo, but it's on the Mega Drive. I hear the Xbox chirping away, so I assume it's not frozen, but we'll find out.
Yeah, I don't think it's loading very well, because the Xbox load time's not this slow. It's struggling to read.
Yeah. I'll give it just a minute. Before I go upstairs and grab a different console entirely. Dreamcast trips away no matter what. I don't think I've touched this game in like easily 15 years. Yeah, I think it's completely frozen.
No, yeah, it froze.
Yeah, all right. One sec. Let me see if I can put on a different game, maybe a cleaner disc, maybe.
Yeah, I really think this is showing only half the resolution.
Can we vote if you didn't get a different console? I'll probably run upstairs here in a minute and grab a new one if this one keeps giving me problems. Super
What'd you
exciting
put in
stream.
now?
Oh, Robotech.
TDK.
Yeah.
They made all the discs that we used to pirate the game.
So I'm sure this is a super amusing stream for you guys based on the... Oh, it froze.
Harmony Gold. Is this like a low budget game?
No, I don't think it was that low budget particularly. Did you ever play this one or no?
Probably not. It doesn't look familiar. Oh, it's just the intros. Maybe I did. But it doesn't look familiar.
It's I think it's like one of the first games to really do cell shading. Outside of like Beautiful Joe and all that. Harmony Gold needs to jump into a wood chipper.
My name is Jack Archer, and I'm a pilot of the Robotech Defense Force. I was born just before the Global War. My parents died soon after the war.
Now, is it supposed to be wavy like that? Is that
survive on my own?
how it looks on the stream?
I wonder what kind of person I might have been if things were different. It's one of my darkest fears.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't really tell on my OBS over here, but I'm just like,
It's definitely wavy for us, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're seeing the same as you're seeing, because we're definitely only seeing half the resolution.
My government was desperate, and the draftees started getting younger and younger. I needed a way to escape all that misery on the ground.
Interesting.
So I didn't mind much when I got drafted. Flight training came easy to me. It was like I was meant to be a pilot.
Oh, you going to bed, Kit? All right, catch you later, man. Enjoy your tea time.
Tea time, like drinking tea or golf? I
I think he's golfing.
Yeah. I'll be doing that a lot soon.
Ah.
I haven't had a chance since I lived down here.
Too busy working?
Yeah.
Never really enjoyed golfing, to be honest.
Give or take for me. Sometimes I can go out and play golf for real and actually try to improve, but most of the time it's just to fuck around, drink beer, and screw around with your friends.
Yeah, I've done all of those. I'm like, meh. Okay. You ever a Robotech fan?
Not really.
Come on.
Top Golf is freaking expensive. That's what's wrong with it. But it is fun.
Which game?
There's a chain of driving ranges called Top Golf, which basically they took the idea of bowling and combined it with golf. It's pretty fun, but it's a little expensive.
Well, they get like knock over pegs or something?
There's all kinds of different games you can play. Like there's targets all over, and the balls all have sensors in them, so it can count your score.
Interesting.
I don't mean like you're knocking over pins, but it's that atmosphere of a bowling alley. But it's golf. And you drink beer and get burgers and shit. Pretty fun.
It's kind of nice. I remember a long time ago I launched a club into a water hazard and I was like, damn it! Like that's the only way to really golf.
My dad was a golfer. He was a semi-pro golfer all through like high school. But he said one day he figured out, girls, and he never played golf again.
It's like girls aren't into golfers.
But he probably would have went pro, but he started chasing the girls instead.
Oh. I could have been somebody. I could have faced off against Tiger Woods, but instead I liked women.
Well, Tiger Woods got the women, but...
Oh yeah. God, I loved that episode of South Park where like they changed his game or like turned into the golf turned into like a fighting game. God, that was funny. I wonder what it is about my Xbox in particular titles right now. Yeah, I really just need to mod it.
I wear golf polos like almost every day because I live in Florida.
You wear pants, people just look at you funny.
I wear shorts and like khaki shorts and golf polos and look like I'm playing golf every day.
Yeah, this is cell shaded, Kit. This is like one of the I think first titles in the Xbox that really like it's complete cell shaded, so it looks like the anime.
I never even bring all my clubs when I go play golf. I ain't gonna carry that crap. I bring a driver, a 7-iron, and a putter.
You don't have a guy for that?
You mean like a caddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get one, but it's easier just to carry 3 clubs.
Hey, Kevin Ball, what's up, man? Hey, Seven, how you doing? I was found just, using your friends' clubs. Like, I don't want to bring anything. Let's use yours.
Time to take these guys to school.
Where are you, Wolfman?
So I'm trying to remember the first time I watched Robotech. If it was on, like TNT or USA. Because I don't remember it coming to Cartoon Network till later.
Or what coming to Cartoon Network?
Robotech.
Oh. I think I might have played a few of those games. Yeah, and the classy courses, you definitely gotta have your own, and you better dress right. They ain't even letting you in.
We have a strict no pants policy. Only golf polos. And shorts.
Some courses won't let you go play with shorts.
SDF-1 control to Wolf Squadron. As soon as
Go get some khakis on. You disgrace our establishment. Gonna crash, but leave the stream. On the background. Good night, man. See, Robotech probably the first popular anime in the West outside of Speed Racer. I just remember, like, I think one of the only issues I ran into with Speed Racer as an anime back in the day was just how much exposition they would dump just so quickly. I think it froze again. Okay.
You need to go get the other Xbox.
I'm going to grab the other Xbox. Hang on, everybody. So enjoy this fantastical animation here of just a wine glass spinning as the stream spins wildly out of control because of this Xbox having problems. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go find a beer. Gundam Wang? I don't want to imagine Gundam Wang.
Alrighty, we're back. Let's see if the other Xbox solves this problem.
Oh, the clock's dead. That's not a good sign. Have you checked any of these if the battery's leaked?
Nope.
Uh-oh. Nah, when those leak, it kills them.
Oh, The batteries on these supposed to last a particular amount of time?
No, they're probably most of them are dead and leaking by now.
Okay, fun.
Like most guys will immediately remove them and just set the clock every time. If you're having to set the clock every time, your battery's probably leaking.
Sweet. Alrighty, that's good to know.
It is a capacitor though.
Jonathan G, how you doing, man?
It's like one of those super capacitors or whatever that's supposed to stay charged for a really long time.
Yeah, I do have a Xbox 360. I find it's just not reverse compatible with a large number of 360 game or original Xbox games, even though it would claim to be. Capacitors, not batteries. Let's see. Didn't care for Seed much, even though.
Yeah, these are probably leaking. You got torque spits?
Ah, okay. I'll have to set aside time for that here.
Yeah, unless you like really use the Xbox a lot, I wouldn't even replace it. Just change the clock every time you power the thing up.
Yeah, I don't think I've really. I think this is the first time I've fired these guys up in a while. But yeah, I think I need to get set aside time and actually like go through and fully mod one of these guys. By ripping out that capacitor would probably be a good idea.
Nope, it's not Jimmy. I think I'm Jimmy again.
Oh yeah, well you're Bimmy.
Yeah, that's right, Bimmy.
Yeah, it's Bimmy. Jimmy's partner in crime when they go and fight street gangs to rescue his girlfriend. Bimmy Bappa. American import games for the win. That would be a... Oh, there we go. Jimmy's in the chat. If you say Bimmy Bappa 3 times fast in a mirror, Jimmy will appear and immediately slap you. Bimmy, a better name than Billy.
I never even noticed that name was wrong when I played that game as a kid.
I never even thought about it.
That's pretty funny, though. That's like such a stupid mistake to make. Just to save a couple of bytes or something. Just change the B.
I bet somebody, like, he just pushed it through. It's like, they're not even going to notice. They don't even look at this shit. They're like, is it going to make money? Oh, man.
So what was this? Rome Total War or something?
Oh, this is Spartan Total Warrior.
Oh.
It's a like Creative Assembly after the success of Rome Total War 1 kind of decided to branch out and make a little more than just a standard strategy game they got kind of niched into. And so they like worked on this guy. I think this came out on PS2, Xbox, and also I think it might have come out on GameCube as well. Yeah, no, yeah, it did come out on GameCube as well. And each one had like some like special weapon or something like that was unique to the console.
Then our sappers can destroy the towers. There should be one centurion inside each tower.
But I think my
those
mistake
guys
with
got
my
attacked.
I think my mistake with my other Xbox is I had that one, God, since I think 2002, and I'd used it a lot as a DVD player as well, which I think was a giant mistake for the life of that system.
You have the little dongle and all that.
Yeah,
still?
yeah, yeah. I got it in a Costco pack for Christmas that
Oh.
my mother got me, and so it came with the DVD dongle.
Figured everybody would have lost those things by now.
I still have it for some reason. That's also because I'm a hoarder.
That thing doesn't really actually do anything.
The dongle.
No, it's just to
Yeah,
show you paid the tax.
yeah, pretty much. Like literally, you could have just made this work with a damn controller, but no, I got to pay $20 for the stupid dongle.
Yeah, but you know, the Xbox was $20 cheaper because of that. Because they didn't make it mandatory.
Hmm.
But the hardware in that dongle is like nothing. It just is to tell the Xbox you paid the $20.
It'll show them.
I think it copies a very small program and saves it to the hard drive.
Decided to pop in Star Trek 5, or no, Star Trek 4 on PVM. That's how you do it, okay. Left stick. Glorious 4-3. Firm believer everything needs to be stretched to 16.9. As to why I'm not doing it right now, I just...
I think a lot of Xbox games are natively 16.9.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's no Dreamcast and all, you know, native 1080p.
Mm-hmm.
But, Jimmy, you ready to jump on, man, or are you still doing stuff? Seth, how you doing, man? Top 10 toe. Historic toe nerd. Oh, that video's coming, don't you worry. It's gonna be terrific. It's gonna be like, what makes my toes look the cutest? Like sandals, Crocs. It's gonna be great.
I think Jimmy said he has the trots.
I'm hot to trot. All right, let me go ahead and just invite him to the our little call here. And then... There we go.
It's like I never left last night.
Yeah, it's like
Same.
you just jumped into this.
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
Fantastic.
It's good. This is Spartan, you're saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I will say I do miss this era of like games where it was just kind of just gamey enough to where it feels like you're still playing a video game, not trying to go with the realistic. Reminds me of like you ever played Mark of Kree or Rise of the Kasai on PlayStation 2?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those like kind of like peak kind of hack and slash action games for me in this era. But I do like for people probably look at this game now, it's like this is so lame, but I think it's pretty badass. I think it's pretty awesome.
I remember when this game came out,
Just
and
unrealistic enough.
there's a sequence later where you get to like charge the Roman lines, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so amazing. It's like I'm actually playing as a fighter in Rome Total War, and so it's amazing.
Well, it's kind of like one of those Medal of Honor Frontline or one of those, right? Where it's like, oh my god, this is just like Saving Private Ryan. I'm storming the beaches of Normandy. And you play it now, you're like, this is terrible. It's so fun, but it's like, this is nothing. This is not realistic at all.
Well, yeah, like Medal of Honor 3. Like I remember like, in that game when it came out, and like you did Omaha Beach, and like, oh my god, this is so realistic. Yeah, it looks amazing. Right? You go back to it now, and it's just like, oh no.
Oh jeez. This is. I feel kind of like.
I felt like I was,
uncomfortable here.
Like I felt like I was there when I first played it, man. But now I'm just like, oh jeez.
Yeah, like, oh boy.
So yeah, I bought the novelization of the first Michael Bay Transformers movie and Resident Evil Extinction. Must have been based on the early script.
It's probably all those little kiosks of the little turnstiles or whatever of novels you can buy. I remember buying like Resident Evil 2, the novel, and Halo, the novelization, the original one. I even bought the Eco novel. I don't know if you played Eco on PlayStation 2, but
The one where you hold the girl's hand the entire time.
yep, there's like a giant, like 300 or 400 page novel for it. And yeah, so it's kind of fun.
I gripped her hand tightly and walked to the next room, and I continued doing
More
that.
shadow guys came.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't make it through the entire novel, but it was pretty good. I think it's like a translation of a Japanese novel, so it's probably pretty close to the development team's vision or whatever. So it wasn't just fanfic. Spaceballs the book. What? That's amazing.
Spaceball. Oh my god, Jeremy showed me the Spaceballs cartoon.
No.
God, it's
terrible.
It is just the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, oh my god. And apparently I sit there, I'm like, this had to have been made like unofficially. No, it's like straight up like endorsed by
Mel Brooks wrote
by
it.
Mel Brooks. I'm like, oh man, what happened? What happened?
No, is the writing at least okay? Or
No,
is it just
no,
all around
it's
terrible.
It's
If you watch it now, you don't even realize how out of date all the puns were. But even when it was new, it was out of date. Like, oh, it's crap. It's bad.
Yeah. I got this
How about that
sequel novel
Spaceballs?
T2.
Oh gosh, $1. It's probably maybe better than the actual T3 movie that came out.
Ooh, yeah, probably.
Well, that's one that I just like. I just remember when I first saw clips of it. I didn't. I was super excited that, of course, there's a new Terminator movie coming out. But I remember seeing like that fire truck sequence and everything. I was thinking, there's something off about these clips that they're releasing that I'm not excited about this movie. And then it came out. It was supposed to be like, look how hot Kristanna Loken is as TX. I was like, I don't know.
Oh hi, is this Quake? No, that's not Quake. Yeah, like the funny thing is like T3 just really sucked. But they're like, well, we gotta get it to this point so we can make Salvation. It's just the only way this is gonna work.
I think the PG-13 rating also had a big reason why. Like,
Oh yeah.
I think it was just like so many
Was
cuts too.
was T2 PG-13?
I think it was R, if I'm not mistaken, but for
I'm
some
not
reason.
sure.
Maybe it was.
I'm not
I'm trying to remember if it was R or PG-13. It might have been. It was probably R. But for some reason, I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, was it?
I don't know. Did anybody say fuck in it?
I don't think so.
I think maybe maybe it was PG-13.
It could be, because really that's
Look
all
on-
it takes.
Look on IMDb.
You drop one F-bomb and you got
Well,
an R rating.
The
You can
Matrix
have all
was R.
the blood you
It says
want.
rated R.
Oh, rated R. Okay, okay.
Yeah, it was R.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that.
I was sitting there. I was thinking like
John
all those like
Connor
all
says
those
fuck a few times.
all those head impales. I'm like, probably R.
I think it's probably just because Arnold took a Gatling gun and didn't kill anybody but blowed up stuff.
Yeah, there were. Did anybody get killed in that movie?
I mean,
Terminator?
T-1000
Yeah, the
killed some people.
T-1000 killed a few people.
Oh, yeah, I mean, like
Arnold
his
didn't.
Threw a guy out of a
his
helicopter,
his
he
foster
died.
parents.
Yeah, Janelle and Todd.
Yeah.
Most of that was like off.
He's not my mom, Todd.
How's Wolfie? Yeah, not my mom. She's not my mom, Todd. It's also Vasquez from Aliens, which is kind of crazy. When
Oh,
you think
yeah,
about
yeah.
It. I didn't realize all those years ago. Yeah, Terminator 2 was R, which feels weird up until Sarah Connor shows up and earns the R rating in like 2 seconds. Is it because you could see her nipples through her shirt? I don't know. It's kind of like one of those things where like The Matrix, I guess The Matrix is rated R just because a lot of people get shot. You know, it's not like really bloody.
Okay, so yeah, there were F-bombs in Terminator 2.
Yeah, I think.
I remember that now.
Yeah, they definitely were in Terminator 1 with fuck you, asshole, and fuck off, asswipe, or something like that.
Smells like a dead cat in there. Fuck you, asshole.
Fuck you, asshole. It's good shit. Yeah, good old Bill Paxton, too, in that rest in peace.
Oh,
RoboCop was R for good reason. Oh, God, yeah. That
Yeah,
Murphy
holy crap,
getting
yeah.
assassinated. I
Well,
guess if you've seen it in the theater, it wasn't as violent, right?
No, in the theater it was that, but if you had watched the VHS home release back in the day, you wouldn't have seen that scene in its intensity.
For what scene?
The scene where
Alright.
Murphy gets murdered, like they blow his hand off with a shotgun and shoot him and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Nice shot with the hole through the head and everything.
Oh, there's
Yeah, I
a
guess
version of that
back when
movie
we
where
said
that's
it's all
even
about
more
language.
intense.
What's that?
Even the one that was theatrical was cut. There's a DVD version of RoboCop where that scene is even more intense.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it was the when I was doing my video, I got the Blu-ray rip of it, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I was watching that when I was because I didn't remember
got
it.
an X rating.
Yeah,
Parents are dead. Oh,
got
thanks,
shot a
Jonathan G.
lot.
He does get shot a lot, man. He gets like shot for like 8 minutes straight. It's like a parody. Like, I'm pretty sure somebody's already clipped it where it's just like him getting 10 hours of Murphy getting shot. Oh, that would be pretty funny. Good background music. A good making love music.
It's a man screaming.
RoboCop was down from an X to R. Wow. Rated X for violence. That would have been one, I guess. But it's so funny that Terminator and RoboCop and Aliens and all these kids when I was in elementary school, those were super popular. Kindergarten even too. It's why are people watching Freddy Krueger?
I watched those movies when I was a
My
kid.
parents didn't let me watch any of that stuff, so I had to all get it secondhand or sneak. They had HBO taped versions of some of these things, like Aliens. And I was when they're not home, I'm just gonna watch Aliens. Rambo had cartoon and toys too. Yes, that's the thing. It's
You had your copy of Aliens in a Barney VHS case or something.
No, it was just labeled. My parents made it, right? So they had a little just tape of it, but that would be a good way to. Just learning about Barney, learning about friendship and diversity.
Oh,
Get
crap.
some.
I forgot
Was
you have
that
to protect.
Barney?
I forgot to protect the gate and King Leonidas. I hate that.
Oh, King Leonidas. He doesn't need to protect. He was killed. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I remember the RoboCop kids toys, and I had some of the Aliens toys, which I showed one of them off in that video I picked up here in Japan, actually. But Yeah, I had Predator toys and Alien toys, and I mostly had those because they were some of the cheaper toys. They weren't that popular, so a lot of the stores marked them down, and those are the ones that my parents were like, "Yeah, we'll buy you those cheapo toys." I don't
What
know
are
how
the
people buy toys for their kids now. I think toys are not marketed to children anymore because they have smartphones. I think toys are marketed towards like 40-year-old dudes.
in Japan? I think that's the case.
Well, I think like even in the States, where if you go to like Toys R Us, it's like, why is an action figure $35 now? Okay.
Can't go to Toys R Us anymore.
Yep.
Oh well, yeah. I
Toys
guess
R-
I forgot. I've been out. I was out before that.
You've
closed
been
down.
out of the game too long, Jeremy.
Been out of the
All right,
game.
Jimmy,
Out of the
Jimmy.
toy collected game. Oh God.
Say, Barbies are still
Look at that Seth.
still hugely desirable for little girls. I can tell you that from firsthand experience.
Your little girl wants one.
Oh, freaking
Or
loves
has
them.
you got her that play set, right?
Yeah, I got her
So-
the giant dollhouse for it. So
You only bought that for yourself.
yeah, it's for me.
Don't lie.
It's
one
for
of
me
those
to
typical dad
dream of.
movies.
It's for me to dream about what the type of bachelor pad I could have had. An elevator to the first floor.
If you're a dad in the early 80s, you'd be buying your kid like Atari games, but like, oh look, it's the Swedish erotica series. All right, you go to bed now. I'll play these games for you, son. Beat 'em and eat 'em.
I watched Cujo when I was a kid too.
Oh yeah, I watched.
Cujo.
I remember watching that. I remember watching that movie when I was 7.
I think Pet Cemetery was always a tame movie. That's not scary at all.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty
I used to
terrible
freak out
movie
by
too.
Pet Cemetery too, but that's the goofy one. But I think just mom melting and also kid getting his face, actually not getting it ripped off with like the tire, because later on you see him like, oh look, he just looks like somebody put a cartoon tire track over his face.
Yeah, he
But-
just got scarred. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that I saw his face fly everywhere in that scene, but okay.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like one of those movies like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I was like a young kid. I was so scared of toilets and hampers because that movie. But then I watched it when I was probably like in my pre-teens or early teens, and I was like, this is a comedy movie. Oh.
I find for me, like I used to like enjoy Pet Cemetery and stuff like that, but ever since becoming a parent, I'm just kind of a giant pussy about stuff like that. I'm like, oh, I don't like thinking about that.
Like, oh.
Like, no, don't like it. Don't care for it. Not one bit.
Activate Comics brings up Real Ghostbusters cartoon. That was a good show. Those toys were legendary as well.
My mom
remember being so
played
excited
Annie
my dad brought
Wilkins
me
in
home
a stage
Instant.
production of Misery. Oh, jeez. Your mom must
Oh,
be
Jesus.
terrifying.
Who was it? Like Kathy Bates or whatever?
Yeah.
Kathy Bates.
Yeah.
Kai Wynn from Deep Space Nine.
Oh, was that who she played?
The same actress played Kai Wynn, and
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just think of her boobies in About Schmidt. It's something I never really needed to see, but I think she got nominated for an Oscar for that, for showing her tits off in that movie. Animated by Tokyo Movie Shinsha. There you go.
but
That's why the
that's
80s.
definitely who I would hire. If I was making a movie and I needed a bitch, I'm gonna hire her. Like,
Going,
seriously.
This one hardcore bitch. I love her.
She.
Her, or
she
get the
could
chick
play
who
a
played
bitch,
Nurse
like,
Ratched.
God, that's the same chick.
wait, you wouldn't saw that when you were 10? Oh man, that's great.
And Flowers in the Attic, she was in that shit too.
I've not seen that. God, imagine platoon action figures. Sergeant Barnes needs to save Elias. Come on, buddy. No Marine left behind. No. That'd be like a great cartoon cover of the kids with those little fucking fake rock play sets, like in the G.I. Joe commercials. You remember that shit? It's like, I want
Yeah.
a big giant fake rock to play. But I
Oh
can
no,
see
Charlie Sheen's late to set because of his
Yeah.
cocaine addiction.
Yeah.
How are we gonna shoot
No.
around this?
I could just see like the little like the Vietnamese villager with dancing action or whatever, or, like tap dancing action. Dance. Pa, 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 pa.
Oh god.
Platoon action figures.
Man, the 80s.
Title.
The best time.
Cartoons. That would be great. You can see like the what do you call the Full Metal Jacket? What seems to be your major malfunction, soldier? Let's arm him with the bazooka. Like, oh look, the civilian action pack. Tubuku.
Oh,
Like, oh god.
God damn it.
How do you like this bazooka? Or how do you like this rocket launcher? I think it's Tubuku.
So yeah, Lost Gemini said, watching Return of the Living Dead in the second grade was not the best idea.
I think it's always time to watch that movie.
Yeah.
That's by far the best zombie movie.
It's pretty. It's got some pretty amazing effects. It's called Legion here in Japan. I think.
Robert Downey Jr. live action cocaine.
Yeah, right.
It just has a little snorting action where it can suck up the powder.
You know who I am? I'm Iron Man. Oh, it'd be
I
great.
think there is a Gunny
Charlie
action
Sheen.
figure. He's a G.I. Joe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where Arlie Ermy.
Yeah.
It's not the character.
It's not the character, but it's
Full
just the
Metal
Arlie
Jacket,
Ermy.
It's Arlie Ermy. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the same thing. Right? So
Yeah.
perfect. Even better. Rest in peace, by the way. He died like 2 or 3 years ago to me.
Yeah.
Sad. He was, I would say he's obviously the best part of that movie. And I know, is it, Ian, are you the one who hates, Vincent D'Onofrio?
Vincent D'Onofrio. I'm drawing a blank on him right now.
Okay, he's the guy who played, what do you call, Private Pile in,
Oh, no.
Full Metal Jacket. Okay.
I like him.
Alright, sweet.
What else did that guy do? I don't know who he
He
is.
was in
Other than
Kingpin. He played Edgar
Who was he
in
in
Men in
Kingpin?
Black. Oh, it's not Kingpin. Sorry, the Daredevil Netflix show.
Oh.
He played Kingpin in that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was like in Law and Order: Criminal Intent. And,
Yeah, then he was the mechanic.
he was in that Bull movie. He's in a lot of these like shitty horror movies as like exposition guy nowadays.
Yeah, that's probably nothing other than
Steal this
Full Metal
movie.
Jacket that I've seen.
He's so good in that movie too, though. World of shit. Funny with shotgun butt action. Woo!
They're gonna have an extended version of In Search of Darkness coming out.
Oh, what?
Oh,
What was that?
Activated Complex is talking about In
Oh.
Search of Darkness.
I see Kevin Balls in the chat. Hello, sir. This is the Rise Son of Rome D-Mech. That's pretty much accurate. This is Spartan Total War, or is this
Yeah,
is
Spartan Total Warrior.
Total Warrior?
Yeah, I got a whole box of stuff from In Search of Darkness because I gave him a shit ton of money.
Rocky Launcher. What would have also been like an awkward 80s movie to become like marketed towards kids? What if they made like, it's like early 90s, but what if they made like crying game action figures? That'd be amazing. Removable clothing. Get ready for a surprise. That's one thing. I wish they would have Total Recall figures. That would have been pretty sweet. The three-titted alien.
Get your
shit.
ass to Mars.
Get your ass to Mars.
Pull the tracking device out of the end.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a full size Arnold head, and you have to like shove the device to pull the ball out his nose.
Right?
Yeah, that 3-boob chick was on Next Generation.
Ooh. Did she have 3 boobs?
No.
Was that her like she got typecast as 3-boob chick in sci-fi?
You understand? I'm the 3-boob chick.
Yeah. It's in
Yeah.
everything. Straight to Vivid Video.
She was supposed to be one of the semi-regulars like Chief O'Brien, but she didn't last.
Mm.
She only did 2 episodes.
Let's see. Oh, I see. Well, Kevin Ball. Yeah, things are looking up. Or down, depending on that. Lethal Weapons had toys? What? Not Mad Max? Really? Yeah, I don't remember any Road Warrior
I
toys.
don't know if there was any Total Recall toys. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Could you imagine the Cueto? Hey, get ready for a surprise. Bloop.
Well, they had video games, so we would figure there'd be toys.
Yeah, they had the what is it called? Purple jumpsuit Arnold Schwarzenegger punching midgets that jump out of trash cans video game on NES, but yeah, no toys. I would have
No,
loved to have a
don't look
Sharon
like
Stone
it.
action figure or a
Yeah.
Maria Conchita Alonso.
We're gonna reenact the scene where Arnold punches her out.
Or it'd be like the shot in the head. Consider that a divorce.
Yeah, that was later. Yeah, later on. First he just
You know
punched
how
her.
much I fucking hate this planet. That's great. I love it. I love that one nerdy guy who's like Richter's henchman who gets stabbed in the nuts. And,
Oh,
like, the
God.
Mars,
See you at the
Mars-
party, Richter.
Could you imagine the kids playing that, like the elevator playset? the Mars,
Removable
alien,
arms.
Air factory or air.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Cavern.
Terraformer or whatever.
Cavern. Yeah. See you at the party, Richter. Richter with detachable arms. Button on the back. Pop. That'd be the greatest. Oh.
See the body, Richter.
SVU action figures. I'd fucking get a Marista Hardigay or a Ice-T. Yo, Coco, come on in here. We got crimes to solve.
Oh,
Good shit.
Was it John Mulaney had that like whole stand-up bit about Ice-T just being a weird exposition piece for that show, where it's just like, so you're telling me?
Sounds.
He has a great bit where it's just basically he's just doing an Ice-T impersonation, and Ice-T's asking all these weird ass questions. He's like, so you're telling me people can go dates by the people they meet on the internet? Yeah, that's right, Ice-T. That's right. And it's just like a bunch of stuff like that, but like since it's SVU, it gets progressively more and more messed up.
He must have been. He was the exposition guy in the Gamergate episode. Of like, yeah, these online gamers.
Oh, gotcha. What happened? They just leveled up.
I
I remember that
They just
clip.
leveled up. Like, oh god, it's I don't know. People were so pissed off at it, but I found it so funny because it was so apparent. It was so obvious and stupid. I couldn't get angry at that. Running Man toys would be pretty awesome.
I'm gonna take this camera and shove it down the head down.
What's that?
I'm gonna take this camera and shove it down your neck.
Yeah. I'll be back. Only in a rerun. Oh, that's good shit, man. The Running Man. Oh, they had. Oh god, could you imagine the kids playing with that, trying to get the electric guy, trying to rape that chick in the commercial, singing opera or whatever he's doing? I haven't seen that movie in a while, but it's got Professor Toru Tanaka in it. Here lies Sub-Zero, now Plain Zero. It's like, well, he leveled up too. Plain Zero is more than Sub-Zero.
Hey, Cat Retro, what's up, man?
Hey, it's the Captain. Well, Hunter SVU is your favorite comedy right about now? I'm sure it's hilarious. I used to watch that show religiously when I was a kid. Maybe that's why I'm so messed up. Wacky splitting action buzzer.
So you're telling me you're telling me he cut up the body and dumped it in the East River?
Real sickos out there. Did a Wikipedia search. Like, oh, thanks for your exposition.
This episode of SVU has been brought to you by the Boys and Girls Club of America. How do I?
Yep. Samoa is now available at your local Kmart. Outside, anyway.
How do I aim this thing at the barrels?
Oh my god. Is there clicky stick action or I've not seen the CSI Furry episode, but I can imagine that is a barrel of laughs. First Running Man back to Stephen King. Stephen King limited edition action figure would be pretty sweet. Is it auto aiming at some sort of enemy?
Yeah, it is, but like I'm pretty
God.
sure I need to blow up these barrels over here.
By the way, that guy is like the fastest. That enemy, he is a champ when it comes to shooting arrows.
So the barrels are right there, but I can't seem to. Okay, how do I? I'm wasting all these arrows. Just gonna hit these. No, apparently can't use the arrows to do that. Damn it! I'm like, everything's telling me I need to shoot an arrow at the crate there, but apparently that's not how you do it.
That's weird. Hello, Kiwi. Everybody is.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Action Man Battlefield Casualties. Interesting. Okay. Keep that in mind. That's a recommended video from
Oh,
Mag. Oh, yeah, Rex Warden says you have the torch.
yeah, you have to run over there, grab it, then run back. Picked up a torch, yeah. I didn't realize there was a timer on the fire arrows. I caught on fire and died. I was too close. Whoops. My bad.
7 beetle.
So any fun plans for today?
Me?
Yeah.
Just recovering.
Oh.
I woke up and my left eye was like in pain for some reason. I was like, what happened?
Like too much retro.
So yeah, I gotta clean up all these Saturn games, but for me it's the easiest thing to clean up because I have my little shelf of Saturn stuff has wheels on it, so I just pull it out, you know. I don't have to like gather a bunch of crap and put it on a table next to me. But yeah, nothing. Oh look, there's that.
Yeah, there we go.
These arrows with the fucking fire. That's pretty sweet.
Check out them fire arrows.
Ocular migraine. Sounds terrible. Press X to ignite. There you go. Sweet. If it was only that easy.
Looks like they've got an alarm system. Kill the alarm ringers to prevent reinforcements.
Oh my god. Rex Warden, I don't remember any of those G.I. Joe cartoons, but that sounds hilarious.
Oh, Captain, this is a Spartan Total Warrior.
Oh yeah, I forgot the G.I. Joe comics from Marvel. Blew my mind. I was like, oh, they have G.I. Joe comics?
Oh,
They're
yeah,
actually pretty good.
They're pretty dark and great.
Yeah.
I have an entire crate of those somewhere around here in my garage.
When are you gonna sneak those into your girl's Barbie playhouse?
Hey, oh, what's this, sweetie? It's a G.I. Joe. Look at this. It's a Sergeant Slaughter exclusive issue. I feel it's really kind of important. I just put it right here into your Barbie's bed, you know, so you should totally read it.
I'm gonna need you to cut the girly crap out. It's making me feel uncomfortable. Daddy can't play doll with you. He's got some insecurity issues. You need to start killing people. Here's a spring-loaded bazooka toy.
I legit.
Here's the platoon. Here's my original platoon action figure set. Now go out there and make Sergeant Barnes shoot Elias.
So there was like at Walmart. There was this $400 RC tank that could shoot a Nerf like a Nerf shell, and I had to quell my inner like wanting to buy that for my daughter so bad. I'm like, that's so goddamn cool. like fighting the urge to buy that for her was so hard.
Dude, you remember like Power Wheels?
Oh hell yeah, man! I had a red Power Wheel Jeep.
Nice.
Old.
Did I ever tell you the story of my mom tricked me into not getting Power Wheels? That bitch. God bless Mom, but she for my birthday once, she took me to Toys R Us and told me, because I was so hyped, I was like, I really want a Power Wheels. And I could tell that she didn't want to buy it because, you know, we weren't, like, rich or anything. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you can get the Power Wheels, but if you get that, you only get one thing. But I can buy you a bunch of action figures if you want. And so I ended up buying, like, 5 or 6 Food Fighter action figures. I don't know if you remember those. But they were like, it was like a pizza guy, but he has an army hat on, and he has, like, guns. So my mom, she really, like, saved some money that day. Because I got tricked into, like, being like, what? I can get 6 toys instead of 1? Being a stupid little kid. So I didn't get a cool Power Wheels like you did.
Oh, man, that's...
It was my own fault, too. I got a bunch of, like, terrible action figures of, like, donut guys with machine guns. It was like Donut Guy, Donut Boy. Probably called Doughboy. Pizza. That's pretty bad.
Pretty clever mom you got there, though.
Yeah, wow, she's crafty.
Oh,
Those women.
Oh, we lost Jeremy.
Oh, Spike got all fucked up. Oh. Punisher Wardrobe number 1.
Oh, this shit got fucked. Oh no. Alrighty, well, you should still have an invite, so you should be able to jump back in.
Yeah, he can jump back in anytime. They get this shit under control, man. Come on, man. It's live. It's not Skype, it's you.
Come on, this isn't amateur hour. Yeah, because my... What? There isn't... What? Oh, what the heck? Okay.
You should be able to just jump back in.
Let me re-invite him.
Yeah,
Maybe it...
I can do it. You can keep
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if that fixed it. Weird.
I only found one commercial
Let
for
me
Food
back
Fighters
in,
on
I
YouTube.
think.
I re-added you.
Hear me?
Yeah. Weird. I wonder what that
you're-
was about.
Old man tries to technology over here. Let me see if Food Fighters commercial is on
It
here.
does not show Jimmy's in here or you. It just shows me. 0 of 0 in the call. What the fuck?
That's weird.
Somebody reviewed all the Food Fighters toys. God, these figures are awful. Pixel Dan, of course it was Pixel Dan. Hi guys. I'm surprised he's not been involved in some sort of weird scandal.
I'm not familiar with
He
Pixel
seems
Dan.
like the type. He to quote my friend Benevolent Dick, he talks to his audience like they're retarded. Like, hello guys, welcome back to my show. It's like, please just talk to us like normal people. But he does talk about toys. But he just has these big eyes. Seems like a nice dude. I'm not trying to insinuate anything, but I'm just surprised
Oh.
that if, for all the people who have had scandals, he's clean. Plays with toys made for kids, and he looks like he's the type. Just saying.
Was that the chick on TNG that spilt coffee on Picard?
That's exactly who that
That's
is.
who it was. Okay.
Oh, there she is. Yeah, that's her.
It's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, Captain.
Too bad Richter shoots her.
And
in
then
the
she was
back of the
never
head.
on the show again.
Oh man, they found out they thought the 3 boobs was part of the contract, and then they found out, and like, oh.
I think Patrick Stewart strangled her later, and that's why we never saw her again.
There was
that's
some drama with why she got removed.
Oh, I never tracked that.
But she was supposed to be like one of the regulars, how Chief O'Brien was, where he would show up all the time, but not really a regular cast.
Well, she's an attractive lady. That's too bad. Also, Robot Chicken did a Food Fighter skit. Oh, that's amazing. The shows that I wish I could have watched a little
I
bit.
can see you watching that Robot Chicken episode, staring at your figurine and just looking at a picture of a Power Wheels and just crying. It's like, oh, could have had that.
Oh no.
Oh.
Tyler said he had the Fry Guy toy. So did I, my man. So I got that instead of a sweet Power Wheels. I could have gotten all the girls.
Could have gotten all them bitches
got all the
rolling up in my red Jeep and
All the cooties, none of the consequences.
Don't worry, girl. I got cootie protection. Don't you
I
worry.
got cootie protection, yeah. I got Capri Suns. Yeah, bust out the Capri Sun, boy. I got 2 straws for this Capri Sun. Oh shit. I'm moving a little bit fast, don't you think? Like, why don't you come over to my place, sleep over. I got the latest Tiny Toon Adventure movie.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's the newest console you've played that's not the Switch? A question from Xenon Ronin XL.
I played the PS4. I played the Xbox One. I just don't own them. I just haven't
What was
bothered.
the game you said for Xbox One? Sorry, I didn't
Oh,
catch
it was
that.
one of the Call of Duties. So it's nothing groundbreaking that would be a great definitive experience for the console or anything.
It's just a prettier looking version of the game that you played 10 years ago.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, it's Call of Duty. It's same game. All right.
Newest I played was Wii U. I never played a game on PS4 or Xbox One.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's a, I don't know, what do you call them? They're like these little army centers you can go to when you're on a base. You just give them your ID and you can check out like an Xbox and just like hang out in their little rec area. And so I was stuck training. I was stuck in Fort Irwin for a while doing stuff. So I was like, oh, I'll check this place out. So went there and like ran in one, and we were like some buddies. We were playing Call of Duty against each other.
I've also never played a game on a PS3.
Really?
You're missing
I have
out.
played game. I don't think so. I've played a few games on the
Well,
Xbox 360.
I beg to differ. I was a 360
I
guy.
played
for most
almost
of the
nothing
PlayStation.
on the PS2 as well.
What's wrong with you, sir? Should at least please at least play Spartan Total Warrior.
Yeah, this is a game for men.
This is for real men. Where are the men? They're not playing. They're playing what is it? Raid Shadow Legends, which I'm starting to.
Oh, sorry. This the stream was Xbox Originals brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Remember, it's the only true game that provides you with a card-based combat system that yeah, I've never actually played it. So I don't know.
No, I had no idea. I was like, oh, those are characters from Raid. I had no idea. So I saw these commercials. Like, I kind of remember vaguely seeing commercials for this like 2 years ago. Like goofy comedy, like, oh look, it's a night in therapy. And I guess it worked. That and giving all the money to Genovi to do commercials for them. Sell out. See, take a look at this.
I'm unsubbing from this channel for.
That's right. That's the correct
I think
response.
I still have a 360 around here somewhere.
Yeah. I have two. I have the original one I bought that I've sent back to them like twice for red ringing, and then I have another one I bought from a thrift store for like $30 because it came with a Kinect, and I was just messing around with that, having fun.
Yeah, I still gotta send you Grease.
Oh yeah. I found a Kinect Stampede. What do you call it? Like it's like a cowboy game. We have to like ride a horse and like lasso cows and shit, and it is insanely difficult.
I gotta address 7 Beto of Doom talking about the Food Fighters commercial making stone protectors look cool. And he's like asking if you remember stone protectors. I was gonna say there's a sweet beat 'em up on the Super Nintendo for stone protectors. I used to have this Japanese version of it. I sold it to somebody on the cheap. And also, yes, Kevin Ball, that movie is Tiny Toon Adventures, How I Spent My Vacation. I used to think it was just called How I Spent My Summer Vacation, but it might be one of those Bernstein Mandela effect things where apparently I remembered the title wrong.
Hey, I can fix that right now.
Yeah, Sunset Overdrive looks sweet. I wanted to play that on Xbox One.
Yeah, the red ring problem is not really that hard to fix.
Really?
Nope. A lot of people made a shit ton of money by people dumping their broken 360s on eBay, and they just got fixed and resold.
So I have so the one I have, it still kind of works. It just like the drive is probably in the way out on that one. But I sent it back to Microsoft like 2 times and had it fixed through their warranty department.
The one I have is the one if you move it while the disc is spinning, it'll kill the disc.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, like I re-downloaded all my old Xbox 360 Live Arcade games on my, I wouldn't say new, because I bought it like 5 years ago, but this Xbox 360 that I've had here in Japan that I've not been really using. So I was gonna bring my old one back with me, but
what the hell?
Not happening this year. But some of those Xbox Live Arcade games, fucking love them.
This game kind of looks like Marco Cree. Yeah, you were saying that.
I was saying that earlier. It's like that to me. That was like peak this style of game.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of a fun big what?
Oh, since Jimmy downloaded all of his games, I guess they haven't killed the server yet.
No, I downloaded a Scott Pilgrim too, and as well as the Knives Chow DLC that I had on it.
Have you tried downloading your video yet from today?
I tried just a second ago, or just before I joined this stream. It's not working, so I might have to just I'm just gonna record my screen for 3.5 hours because I need to have that archive.
That's
I don't think you were in 3 hours yet by the time that happened.
I think it was 3.5 hours is what the video said. So yeah, it didn't seem like that long, but when I scrolled to the very end to see what got me kicked off, and yeah, it was indeed a still screen of that girl's boobies. I'm sure. Like, panic. I was gonna say too about the Xbox Live Arcade. didn't see it on my history, but I downloaded it before they took it off completely. But the Ninja Turtles in Time Reshelled or whatever.
Oh yeah, I remember
I
that one.
still
The
have
Xbox arcade one, right?
Yeah, I still have that, and I never played it, but I remember I downloaded it because it was on sale. So I have that. That might be kind of fun.
I think I have that. I think I have that on my Xbox arcade.
Sweet. Yeah, I mean it's gone now. Like like Double Dragon, they really removed that pretty early on. What I was gonna say too is like, so all my saves, of course, are not gonna, it's like a new Xbox and everything. But Captain Smiley, I don't know. I guess they must have had all my data in the cloud or something, like their own cloud server. Because when I downloaded that game onto my new Xbox, it had all of my old scores, all my data was still intact. Because I was like, why do I have so much money? I just started the game up, and all the enemy characters were there. And I was like, oh wow, it just automatically had my file attached to it. So it's kind of neat. By the way, that game, it's kind of repetitive and boring, but one of the funniest games. Gotta make everything colors for modern times. That is
It's
correct.
like
Kevin
360
Paul.
to play Call of Duty and watch Netflix and YouTube. Yeah. Let's see. That's pretty much. I remember when Netflix. I remember when Netflix came out. Oh, how's it going, man? I remember when Netflix came out and it became like kind of the primary function for my console.
Yeah, it was there's probably a lot of people just using that. It's kind of like a lot of the PS2s became DVD players. Yeah, well, Q, I wish my Castlevania Harmony of Despair data would have carried over, but I think that was definitely saved onto the hard drive itself, that game data. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna refill my drink really quick. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
It's getting hot out here. I'm like, oh man.
Getting hot out there. Just take off all your clothes. Give the people what they want, He's like a tease. He's like that mango guy from SNL. The new SpongeBob movie got leaked on YouTube. Well, that's good news for Jeremy. I know you're a big SpongeBob fan.
Never seen a single episode.
Yeah, me neither. It was a little bit past my time. Yeah. Not really, though, because I know a lot of my friends were watching it, but I was in that era of, like, Nickelodeon's so lame. I can't believe you watched that crap.
I don't know,
I'm going to go play Suikoden because I'm cool. Yeah, I do miss the party system in Xbox 360. I didn't have too many friends on Xbox 360, but I had real-life friends, so some of them I convinced to get Xbox 360 to keep in touch. One thing I remember about 360 was I was a day one. This is going to be sad. I was a day one Kinect adopter, but they had Skype on Xbox 360, and that the Kinect would follow your movement. So like as you move around your living room or whatever. Oh, so weird. And free cloud saves this gen. Oh, that's good to hear. Seems like Xbox One, even though it seemed to have hit it pretty hard and failed compared to the success they had with 360. Seems like they did a lot of stuff right, but I think Sony got the one up when all those rumors are coming out of like, oh, you can only play one game per system, even if it's physical. And the old jokester Sonys came out. After the PS3 era, it was like the joke was on Sony. Ridge Racer and all that crap, but they turned the tables. Games are less social now, more podcasts and YouTube while playing. That is the trend, Mr. Complex. No mango for you. Exactly. You can't have the mango.
Yep.
Ian, why are you being like Mango? Why are you being Chris Kattan in Hot Pants?
Just teasing you guys. Got to keep you coming back, man. Or you got to, sorry, if you guys want that show, you got to go to my OnlyFans account. Just letting you know. That's where I have my exposed feet and ankles for some of you more reserved people out there.
Oh, yes, more ankle, please. Please, more ankle.
Awkward. Yeah, the stream is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Come on, don't you guys have phones?
Cool.
If you remember that, like, God. That was great.
So Raid Shadow Legends, Dr. Squatch, and Manscape, all that stuff.
Oh, God. I am so tired of those damn commercials now.
Probably
Like nothing. Like ever since you pointed it out to me, I'm like, God, they're everywhere, and I hate them so much.
Some of those Dr. Squatch commercials are like 10 minutes long too.
The Dr. Squatch, those are the ones
That's the soap guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the soap you use has chemicals and stuff. Ours are all natural oatmeal, just shoved together into bricks so you can munch on them in the shower. God.
Jonathan G has a funny thing about joining Microsoft Game Studios as a dev in 2011, which is pretty sweet. It's a pretty sweet gig, but he got a private demo of Kinect and had to fake being impressed to keep his job.
Oh
Dude,
no!
Was it in front of the guy with the fucking glasses, who was the Kinect dude? Project
Mayhew, or what is it?
I don't remember his name, but he was just that fucking goof.
Yeah, he was
like
from Lionhead, right?
It was like a Tim and Eric skit.
It was Peter Mayhew? Mayhew?
Yeah. That was the reaction. I was hyped on Kinect. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I got it day one. me and this one lady who bought it for her like little kid were the only people who
like my daughter really wants to play Kinectimals. You're like, fuck yeah, I want to play Kinectimals.
I'm not gonna lie. I bought Kinectimals used and it came with a doll and I never played it. I was too embarrassed. Like I can't have this. I thought it would be fun, and I thought maybe I'll invite the girl over and, share cooties or whatever. Yeah, hey, check out what I got. I got the Connectals games. I was like, that ain't gonna get. Man, you ain't get no nut with Connectals, as Richard Pryor might put it. You gotta get the pussy. You're not playing with the pussy in Connecticals or whatever. Connectimals. It was called Connect Animals in Japan, because I guess Connectimals was hard to say, which I'm having a difficult time saying. Do you not know how to clean your balls? Manscaped does. Dude, I want to get Manscaped because I got some hairy balls. I need it. Ian, start shilling Manscaped so I can use your promo code.
Oh, yeah. Remember, use my promo code HistoricToes.
Historic Toes. Only on OnlyFans.
Only my OnlyFans.
Oh, God. Kevin Ball's still waiting for his bathwater, too.
Oh, yes, that's on the way. It's going to be
special.
Play anywhere in Game Pass. Yeah, I might get the next Xbox. We'll see. You really wanted to scan your skateboard into your 360. That's right, Activate. Actually, I wanted to hang out with my new best friend Milo, but it was another one of Peter.
Oh God, that one was so damn creepy.
It was creepy. So I was like, "What happened, Milo?" Well, I was at school and my teacher molested me. He was like, "Oh shit. Well, hey, you want to draw pictures with me? And let me scan this picture over here. Show me on the man where he touched you." Ah, it's creepy as fuck. Milo.
God, I wonder if any of that game stuff is left. So you could well, I don't know. What I would love to do right now is buy the rights to Milo and make a horror film about it.
Milo, yeah, he follows you everywhere. That would be a great AR VR game. What's that, Jeremy?
I have no idea what you guys are talking about now.
Oh. If you ever want your certain parts of your body to shrink out of fright, type in Milo Kinect tech demo. And also Jonathan G was working on Forza. Sweet.
Oh. God, I feel so bad. And to fake being impressed to keep your job. That's amazing.
Wow. Look, dance.
This is so cool. I can use my hands like a baby toy.
Fred from upper management wants to do the tech demo again. I think he just wants to show off his dance skills in Dance Central. Just make sure you clap, smile, nod, and clap the whole time.
So, Xenon's talking about I play my games on Xbox because of Play Anywhere and Game Pass on PC.
Yeah.
That is a pretty neat concept. Like, you can stream it from your console. Yeah, because I've been using, I'm messing around with the Steam Link for a bit, and I play games out here in my garage on my TV from my computer upstairs, which is kind of fun.
That's kind of cool. He follows you on competing consoles. Oh, God, Milo. Save me.
What are you doing on the PS4 over here? It'd be a shame if something happened to you.
Yep. It would be like, you remember that GameCube game? What was that horror? Eternal?
Oh, yeah. It's like the ghost one or whatever it was.
Yeah, and they fucked with you. Like, saying, oh, we deleted your memory card, or like, oh, here's a blue screen of death for some reason. It'd be like Milo, but on all of your electronics. You're like on Pornhub or something, he knows. He just pops out. Having a good time, are we? Does your wife know about this?
Oh God, Milo, why?
Milo, just let me
Eternal
have
Darkness.
this one.
Nice pronunciation.
Eternal Darkness.
Do you think she's a Roman?
Was it Silicon Knights? Who went on to do Xbox 360 games that failed horribly. Crystal
Oh, yeah.
Dynamics. It's a good company.
The Blades of Athena.
Ooh, sweet. Pretty hot. Oh God, I'm Milo. Following you on Amazon.
I see you're buying a cheap upscaler.
I'm letting the retro RGB police know. Like, didn't you just tell your daughter you couldn't buy her a second Malibu Barbie playset? But you're buying more Star Wars PC playsets for yourself.
You
Ace
just don't.
parenting there. Like,
You don't understand, honey. I need these.
need these. This is for the YouTube channel, I swear.
The funny thing, I actually had to hide the playset because my daughter wanted to play with it.
Ooh,
I'm like, no. I'm like, no, sweetie. We have to. We have to. You don't understand. We have to open this on camera because it's sealed.
Hands off the Falcon.
I have to find a keyboard that it works with. 'Cause I think it's a little. I think it requires like an older, beefier '90s keyboard to work.
You gotta get a real keyboard.
Gotta get a man's keyboard.
Yeah, like that's why people from our generation have strong grip, big hands. We didn't have these little we use our thumbs to play on our smartphone. We had to push in. It took like 10 hours to type up a report because you had to push so hard on those damn keys. It was at least like 100 pounds of fucking force. Ah! And then trying to do like anything in like, you know, caps, having to shift and it's like doubled. Oh, those are the good old days. And even just carrying your computer to your room, you had to like strap it to a donkey. You didn't have laptops and phones back then. Also, are those people prisoners or they're dancing?
They're captured Spartans, I think.
All these captured Spartans kind of look like characters from Battlefield Earth. Pretty bad. $2 USB keyboard from Dell. Sweet. Is typing even a class? I don't know, Tyler. It was a class when I was still in high school. This is the one C I got in high school. And ironically, I was the best typist in the class.
You gotta.
But I got a C. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. And I didn't question the teacher. I should have.
See, I saw you were typing. You were typing fast, but you weren't typing with feeling. And that's what this is about. I mean, you got potential, kid.
Now
but
do it again.
But
once more.
But if you want to be a real typist, you gotta put your heart in it.
You gotta type for the top, man. Oh well. Sorry, I just want to go home and play video games on my Xbox. That doesn't require typing. Virtual keyboards. Blech. C minus. Get the fuck out of here. Oh,
yeah, that's funny.
A bunch of burly men to follow you.
That's what Spartans were about.
They'd be playing Spartan, Total Warrior, for sure. They're real men. Yeah, took a class that gave you automatic 4.0 for the class if you passed. God dang it, we didn't have that activated complex, not in mine. It's a bunch of weird like typing games and.
There was a lot of like I remember taking typing in high school, and there was a lot of like games.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back.
Righty. I'm going to catch up on the chat here really quick. I haven't looked at it in a bit. Let's see, activate complex. John, LOL, yeah, you could open the car door, trunk, etc. Couldn't get in a drive-in. Connect was the way. Friendly for friends owned by Ferraris. I want to play Sony exclusive Milo. So he even follows you on. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm going back to the conversation we had earlier. Okay, just checked Xbox Game Pass. It's Final Fantasy VII Original, all the Halo games, all the Gear games, Yakuza games, Mass Effect, Metal Gear, solid collection. Oh, that's cool. Forbade you from doing it, trying to get an easy A. Oh. How dare he do something that would be a class within his realm of expertise? I remember like buying this game when it came out, and I was like, my god, it's so amazing. It's like you're... I don't know if any of you really ever played Rome Total War or that series, because it had like just the massive strategy battles. And it was always one of those things where I'm like, god, it'd be so cool to be in the battle right now, being like a unit like Dynasty Warriors. And it felt like this game kind of offered that. But it never quite did like the whole Dynasty Warriors battle type thing. But it's now looking back on it, it's actually like, at least after playing one of the Dynasty Warriors last night, I was like, man, I remember Dynasty Warriors feeling like it was just massive environments of fighting people. And I'm like, oh, this is pretty self-contained right now. See, I had a guy in my keyboarding class who was already writing malware. Didn't even do the test opt out. He thought it would be funny just to work on this code during class time. Oh, wow.
I guess my microphone was still off. Gosh darn ya. I see John Rogers in the chat. Hey, how you doing, sir? And also, no Mario teaches typing or typing of the dead. Actually, people in Japan don't know how to type. It's the saddest thing.
Really?
Nobody teaches typing ever.
They're like hunting peckers type people?
It is, yeah. I mean, 'cause most people use their phone. They've been using their phones for so long that they're so good at that. But just computer use in general, I want to say like 95% of the Japanese population just does not know how to use a proper PC.
Is this a PlayStation? No, it's a PC. Oh.
PC. Oh,
like a bigger?
Not PS, PC. Oh, sucks. It's a bunch of thumb users, man.
That's funny.
Typing of the Dead should have been required curricula, you know?
God, I'm so happy I have Typing of the Dead for my Dreamcast. We're gonna love it.
It's so good. Speaking of that, gotta get you that light gun.
Oh yeah.
I'll talk about that later, but I already have one for you, so I might try to see if I can get you like two of them if you want.
Well, that'd be cool.
If I can get a loose. Loose is a little bit cheaper. But typing, for me, like, I find Typing of the Dead more fun than Light Gun of the Dead. But that's just me.
I need to get two keyboards so then I can.
That's what I had. I had two keyboards, and I think I told you about that time I brought them to the school I worked at, and I let the kids play cooperative Typing of the Dead, and it was so fun. And the kids were like looking at me like this is the stupidest looking game ever, and then they started typing, and they all suck at it. So
you're like, you kids are terrible.
You kids are fucking. Let me move. Let me show you how to do this. And what's great about the Japanese one too is like you can do the Japanese style of typing, but you can also just do like the Romaji style, which is just like, well, you know, like sushi is SUHI. So that one I can do that one. I can't do like the old school 80s, 70s, 80s Japanese keyboard style. That's just ridiculous. Maybe that's why people don't type.
They're just like
it's too confusing.
They're like, I've already learned the keyboard once, and I'm not making that mistake again.
Yeah, PC 98. Wish I had one of those. They're actually not that expensive here, but I can't. Either way, I can't afford a PC 98. Take with 2 fingers,
Yeah,
Dixon.
PC
Maybe
90,
you're still in the chat.
that's NEC, right?
I was
Yeah,
moving
yeah.
for a second. I was eating
Oh,
a slice
okay.
of pizza.
Oh,
Lucky
tasty.
bastard. Look at this rich man over here getting pizza. Oh wait, pizza's cheap in America. Damn.
Yeah, it's not $50 for a small.
Mm-hmm. They have gotten a lot cheaper though, thankfully. Like New Yorker pizza for like $18. Half
They
off.
have gotten cheap. Yeah.
They've gotten a lot cheaper
That's
than they
very
used to
cheap
be.
for Japan.
I remember when
Oh.
you ever buy like DiGiorno pizza back in the early '90s when it came out? It was like $20 for a DiGiorno.
Oh.
It's still relatively close to that, isn't it?
No, it's like $7 now for a DiGiorno.
Oh my goodness. That is making me sad. Yeah, food in this goddamn country is so expensive. The only thing that's comparable is just eating out, you know?
Mm.
Eating out is like close to what it is in the States, but like just anything else, fine.
Yeah,
Minus pizza.
It was funny. My wife was talking to me today. She's like, "Did you know it's our anniversary tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Ooh.
I'm like, but she was like, "Don't worry, I forgot to. If it wasn't for the reminder on my phone, I would have completely spaced." And I'm like, "Oh, thank God."
Max Prime
Neither
playing
one
with
of
it
us
was
even
awesome.
pay
Yes.
attention to that.
What was that?
The anniversary. Neither me or my wife give a shit about that.
Well, we've been
you know you
married
do,
for 11 years.
Yeah, we've been about that long.
No, 12 years this year. So yeah, it's been a long time. So my wife and I, it's kind of like, we used to go out to dinner and spend like a couple $100 and stuff like that in like a fancy restaurant. And then we're like, I don't want to go. And then we stopped doing it.
I'm tired of you. I'm tired of this.
No, it's just one of those things where it's, I was like, what's this like? Instead of spending money on that, let's just, go buy some stuff or something.
Oh, looks like Alexander is in the chat.
Oh, Alex, what's up, man?
It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno. Yeah, get her a pizza. That's how you know. A pizza pie around her ring.
Hey, sweetie, I brought you this
Around her
pizza.
finger. Got you this pizza. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno. Like, why did you pay $20 for that?
I don't know. What's been
1995.
What's been really funny for me recently is like my wife and I we used to go to dinner quite often with like our daughter and stuff, and then I've noticed like my phone has been like, hey, you haven't been going as many places recently. Want to see where you've been this month? And I'm like, no, stop reminding me. I don't go anywhere anymore, Google.
That reminds me, I need to turn off my location data or whatever on that, because I do get like, how was this grocery store? It's like, it was a fucking grocery store. Leave me alone.
Stop trying to make me do your job for you, Google. I don't appreciate it.
That's
I'm never submitting a review.
Yeah.
You.
Oh yeah.
What's that? Oh, they're gonna, yeah. Either way, they're gonna track you. But
Yeah, if you turn all that stuff off on Android, it makes the Android phone pretty useless. Because
Well,
it
it seems
depends on that.
yeah, I was gonna say, I think the reason I had to turn it on temporarily because some sort of weird feature where it's like, why does this require whatever? Fuck. I tell you what, it does make maps easier though. Just to see where you're at, like, oh, okay.
I remember what was it? It was the no, one of the prisoners died, so I lost. Ugh. Ah.
Oh, yeah, I forget.
Too many died.
Oh god, too many prisoners died. Well, their lives are worth less.
Man, they should have thought about that before they joined whatever army. Yeah, I'm sure they had a choice in
you
that.
sign up for a job that require, it might entail that you might be
You're
murdered.
you're like contractors in the Death Star. I don't give a shit about you.
Pretty much. They all look the same anyway. Look at them.
You're all the same model, for God's sake.
Yeah, come on. Your children are all the same model. Your wives are all the same model. You're not worth anything to me. There's like one chick too in your army.
It's she's some Amazon or something like that.
Well, she dies, then I'd feel sad. The one chick, the one different model in the game too.
Well, you got this like redheaded guy with a giant blade weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a beefy boy.
Yeah. Which Xbox controller? Oh, so I'm using the S one. I apparently don't have a Duke model, which I thought I did somewhere, but I don't know where it went.
I brought my Duke, but unfortunately the thumbsticks have gotten that white crusty crap all over it. You have to maybe like a little alcohol wipe would probably.
Oh,
fix
John
that,
lost
but...
power.
Ooh. Jesus.
All Model Ys sound great.
Well.
Screw the Net says 85 degrees in my house with all the windows open. I'm sorry. It's a nice 67 degrees inside my house with the AC running. In my garage, however, it's probably closer to 90.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy torturing myself. Because I feel like that's the only way to achieve high art in streaming.
Dude, for your art.
You have to suffer for your art. Your creative juices must flow literally from you.
Oh, and then you can bottle that up and sell it as bathwater.
Yeah, it's gonna be my bathwater. Yeah, you guys are.
Yeah, Kevin Ball, just wait.
Kevin
a little
Ball,
bit.
he's gonna. I'm actually sitting on top of a giant
Straight from the
collector.
ball. Yeah, you're gonna have to. It takes time to create such collectibles, you know. Only the elite OnlyFans know that. It's not how these people's heads just flop right off.
Yeah, you have there's some weapons have different specialties for like group fighting and stuff. It's kind of nice. God, it's always like a little one Roman that gets in the group and murders my prisoners and ruins it. You got the swamp, of course. I like to call that swass in the biz.
Suffering tempers a man. Well.
Mm-hmm.
Generation as well. Oh my God, these people say. Mud Bud. Oh. Got that Mississippi Mud Bud. I got the Mud Bud.
Mm-hmm. How's the temperature in Japan right now?
Oh, it's like hell on earth. It's like if I go outside, it's like instant sweat. It's just very humid and hot.
I remember that being a big thing when I was there, just all the humidity. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's the thing that makes it suck.
You live inland or something?
I live close to the coast, but I don't know. It's just bad.
There we go.
This is the place that got tsunami'd, you know?
Yeah, I know that place.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah, I'm inland enough to where if there was another one of that scale, it wouldn't affect me. And this apartment did survive the earthquake, so.
I thought that you control my feet better.
Were you there when it happened? 'Cause I was there when it happened.
I was in Kochi in Shikoku when it happened, and I slept through the earthquake. But you couldn't feel it as much there, but apparently people could feel it.
Hey, thanks for the murder hornets.
Yeah, you're welcome. I've been seeing them pop up here and there. Bunch of like huntsman spiders and these creepy green spiders that I just keep watching them grow larger and larger and larger, and oh, it's amazing. The cicadas, they're just popping off and dropping dead here and there. First time I remember seeing a cicada too, I was like, what the fuck is this alien creature doing? This dead alien creature on my balcony. And kids collect like the little dead shells and everything. It's so gross.
I love they're running their arms up like that. They're
it's like, oh Lord. You have a Gatling gun in this game. What the hell? A ballista? Oh, sweet.
Yeah, believe it or not, the repeat fire ballistas were actually very common in the Roman era.
It's pretty sweet. Were the blue orbs that come out of dead bodies also pretty common?
Oh yeah, that was a very common thing. It's called your chi. The West just forgot about it, so it's not really a.
Oh, cheeky.
Cheeky.
Some giant enemy crabs coming out of here. Well, I'm glad that you got some phone with you, John Rogers. Hopefully your power gets back up. I know a lot of places in the States have issues with their power going out. I'm lucky that I haven't had a power outage in forever. I think the last time I experienced any sort of power outage was just me, tripping the breaker
Hmm. Yeah, I
Having
think
too
in
much stuff on.
I think in Idaho we rarely have power outages because we have so much hydroelectric here.
Oh, nice. Also, 7B, I would love to get that 8-bit Final Fantasy 7 or bootlegs. I gave away all my bootlegs a few years ago, but I had a few cool ones. I've been trying to look into getting some more, but it's pretty hard to find. Even on Yahoo, they usually kind of go for a little bit too much more than I want to pay. There
We
is that
said,
weird. Oh, what's that?
So Activated Complex said, I survived summers with cups of ice. And I was sitting there thinking, I was remembering that Random Cops animated series from back in the day. That was, there was one episode where they went and pulled an iceberg into the city. Oh,
Oh,
oh
no.
God, you can kill friendlies with the arrows. Whoops.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus. Are they actually dead? Are you going to get a game over? Or they don't care about the prisoners anymore? 'Cause they got past
Apparently
the
more
bridge?
come back. Okay.
Okay. I see. Sweet. Oof. Yeah, some of those hack carts are just way overpriced.
I forgot, like, once you figure out the flow in this game, you can just murder people.
Yeah, just like left, right swing through everybody and heads popping off. Collecting their chi essence.
Yes, collecting their energy
Yes.
like a vampire.
Ener-
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know. I have to say, if I saw a guy just murder like 50 people in front of me by himself, I'd be like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah. Lay down your arms and hide somewhere where there's invisible walls and you can't get chased down.
Let's hear it. Just got COVID-19 chart hack. What?
A cart hack of Route 16. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Someone made a Covey game. I know that John Riggs did some sort of some hack of it too, or something like that. There's a lot of dead bodies piling up too.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that bridge
I
is
like that
gonna
they don't
collapse.
disappear soon.
The Romans finally got to taste some Spartan hospitality.
I think at this point, though, if you do run into the guy that's hacking up hundreds of Roman soldiers, you deserve what's coming to you, you know?
Well, I am Electra, princess of the Amazons. My warriors and I
God, they got like an 8-pack?
marched through Greece for the past few moons. We were ambushed
I don't even know what carbs taste like.
I delayed the Romans long enough for most of my sisters to escape. But I was captured.
Chat disconnected.
I killed the guard
To my computer.
when you crossed my path.
Must have been.
I'm wasting time.
Oh, you lost.
Take me to your king.
It was weird. I was like
disconnected.
Like
for
when
a
I was in
second.
your stream earlier today, kept getting kicked out of the live stream chat, or it kept like stalling out. It was weird.
Oh, really? Maybe my internet's just not stable.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
Yay, Japanese RPGs for someone who doesn't speak or read the language. Huzzah!
Well, congrats on getting those Final Fantasies. I got them bad boys, but would love to get Final Fantasy for MSX, but I ain't spending $400 for some floppy disks that probably don't even work anymore.
Or the MSX floppy disk, like they have special formats, so it's not like there's no way to like make a copy or anything like that, or.
Oh, you can get copies, but you can rewrite it too if you wanted to. But I mean, I don't really have. I would always pick up an old floppy disk writer reader, or for Windows.
Ah.
Just actually, one of my friends told me that he got it to work because he rewrote his disk.
Is it still worth $400 if you rewrite it? If the sticker's still on it?
As long as they don't know, yep. Oh, that sticker's still intact.
A $400 sticker.
It's pretty crazy, yeah. It's a nice looking box and everything, but Jesus. It's this retro video games, the rich man's game. Ain't got no business being part of it.
God, I remember it used to be like so cheap.
I
God, I
know.
miss that. Like 10 years ago, God, 10 years ago, retro collecting was so easy and fun.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, even 10 years ago here in Japan. It's too bad I was so focused on Xbox 360. Because I remember a lot of these Mega Drive games at one of the stores I used to frequent. They had like all the really expensive ones now. They were all selling them for like $60 or $70, and I was thinking, who would pay that much money for a Sega Genesis game? And now those games are like being sold for $400, $500. It's ridiculous.
A couple of fists in the North Star. As you say that, like you're already dead. Wherever that line is, he does. That's what it is.
Yeah.
The guy just explodes. Did you ever watch the live action Western Western version? You ever watch the live action Western version of that?
No, I'm not. But
It
I know
is-
that it was on Japanese Amazon Prime, so I might have put it in my to watch list, but I've not touched that.
You
service.
should check it out. It's so bad. It's
I imagine.
I love how this game like suddenly turns into World War One.
When they got mustard gas in these trenches.
Well, they got like trenches and like automatic ballistas and explosions.
Yeah, Albanian fighters.
Boom splat.
$2 for a 32X with the cables and the spacer. That's the important part. That spacer's up.
Yeah, that spacer is
Hard.
the.
It's elusive.
I wonder if anybody's like done a 3D print option of that yet.
I'm sure they have. At least, even if it probably doesn't look like the original, it might just be a little, just the right amount of measurements.
It was funny. I was sitting there. I'm like, God, I want to buy a shed, but I also want to get a got mowed down. Want to buy a shed, but I also want to get a 3D printer. But if I get a 3D printer, I could print a shed, right?
Yeah, you can print out Neptune shells.
Yeah. Working on that right now.
High quality one, yep. It's as bad as the Highlander. I've not watched the Highlander anime, but
The anime movie isn't bad.
okay. Tyler's not a fan, apparently.
I mean, there's the
anime Riddick
no,
better?
there's the anime of Highlander, which is kind of fun. But then there's also the animated Highlander series, which is god awful.
It might be what he's talking about. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like one set in like a. It's got like a there's a Jaguar CD game based around that series.
Oh no.
Oh, the Highlander. Yeah, I remember
The
that.
Highlander TV show.
Yeah, but the anime movie or the anime movie, I thought it was pretty fun.
Yeah, Seven People says that it's ironically the best Highlander sequel.
Oh,
But still probably the best one.
no, it is hands down the best Highlander sequel.
I've not watched any of the Highlander sequels just
Oh,
because I don't want to
God.
be disappointed. Because I love the original Highlander is one of my favorite movies. But I can't watch the sequels just because I've heard so many bad things about them.
Well, just think about how Highlander is just a series where they had some great opportunities and they just decided to ruin every single one of them with just dumb ideas.
It's so disappointing.
Highlander 2, good if you're drinking with friends. Highlanders are from planet Zeiss.
I guess that's Sean Connery.
Well, the Highlander 2 is kind of weird because it almost takes on this whole like Scientology type subplot where like the Highlanders were these rebels on this like foreign planet of Zeiss that were banished to Earth. So you're like, what the fuck is this, like Xenu stuff? But then like they did a recut of Highlander 2 that completely removes all of the planet Zeiss subplot.
Okay.
And it's just still really confusing because the planet Zeiss people are like a big part of that.
So you can't fix it is kind of what you're saying.
Yeah, and
Just
it's
'cause
not.
so a core part of the story where it's like, God,
Yeah.
you can't even just cut it out.
Oh yeah,
It's not like the
because
Jefferson Bible. Just can't cut out all that crap.
Yeah. Well, it just makes no sense the way they do it. Yeah.
Morals. Tyler Bowling has a sword tattooed on his chest that claims there can be only one. What? You need to get that open OnlyFans account set up so you can take a look at it. That sounds pretty cool. Brock Lesnar's got
Like
a
my
nice
whole
sword on his
chest.
chest.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah, I can't say I liked Highlander that much to do that. I guess like Highlander 1 was good. Highlander the anime was good.
Great.
Highlander
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, Endgame, and the TV show wasn't terrible.
The McLeod versus the TV show LARPer dude was supposed to be pretty good. Is that Endgame or is that another one?
I'm trying to remember which one. There's one where like McLeod fights a super speed guardian thing, but then you have one where like the TV show McLeod fights the old movie McLeod,
Mm-hmm.
and it's oh god, it's just terrible.
Okay. Must have been people just really trying to be like, no, this one's good. I swear it's good.
We'll bring it
Don't
back.
say it's over. Yeah. It's kinda like
I'm
people
dying
like,
here. Oh no.
Last Jedi was actually awesome. You just didn't understand.
You just didn't get it. You didn't.
Rise of Skywalker is the perfect fitting end to this original sequel.
It's just think about. Do not go on the battlefield. Okay, so why are these guys just charging into that? How do I?
People are saying the Source is awful, and I think that's the one with the
that's
new
what,
old
yeah,
Highlander.
yeah. Well, the Source is the last one they made, where it was like him fighting a weird speed demon creature thing.
The person who told me it was good must have been just really desperate to have some sort of good news in the Highlander universe, because that's probably one of the series I think that got it the worst with sequels and just I know some people swear by they love that Highlander TV show, but I was like, why would I watch that when I've got Kevin Sorbo as Hercules at the same time? So that was just my reasoning. I'm not interested in that Highlander crap. Those are the days before people knew to check on eBay first, but they, oh my god, $15 for Sega CD power-based converter and Phantasy Star completed box from Master System. That is for $15, that is a fantastic find.
Yeah.
I think the last really good thing I got on eBay was I paid $60. This was in 2011 when I just got back from Japan. Paid $60, and somebody had all the Final Fantasy games on PlayStation, 7, 8, 9, Anthology, Collection, and whatever, Chronicles, whatever they're called. And all the PS2 ones, and like some guides. And I got that for $60, and I felt so bad because he's like, I'm selling my video games so I can pay for my daughter's college. And I felt so bad, I even messaged the guy, I never got a reply. I was like, I'll give you more money if you like, because I feel bad that I got this for, or I mean, I know you said you're trying to get money for your girl's college, and just let me know, I'll throw in some more money, but whatever. That was like, nobody bid on that auction, and there was no pictures for it, so I think that's why nobody cared.
Oh.
It was also probably in a wrong category.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Doom said, Spoony Metal Breakdown happened after he reviewed Highlander Source. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah, that probably makes sense.
It was the straw that broke the Spoonie's back.
Oh, man. I was actually sitting down thinking about doing a rewatch of some of his old content, because I used to really enjoy it.
Yeah, just keep it out in the background or something, too, while you're playing Barbie.
Yeah, that's what I have to do these days. My daughter is so bossy. Holy crap. Buying it all for nerd cred.
Yeah. Let's get that nerd cred. My mom and papa are paying for this. Yeah, next one, I'd rather invest in guns, too. But I can't buy none. I can buy some wicked airsoft here that I think we were talking in the last stream. Some of the airsoft's more expensive than the real stuff. Just reminds me of that old George Carlin skit. or bit where it's like they banned all the fake guns but kept all the real ones. People banning toy guns. That's so stupid.
Well,
And
I
hate
think
that fucking
I
YouTube
think
has to ask questions now.
well, I think it was the God, what was that tech? Well, that God, there were those.
Ooh,
There was that line of like Uzis and stuff that came out in the early '90s, where like kids were playing with them and like cops were shooting kids. Oh my God, a fly just crashed into my eyeball. That was really uncomfortable. Oh,
well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's why I didn't want you talking.
yeah, how dare you talk about the
NRA bug?
the plastic guns? Yeah, that one was always rather interesting.
That's unfortunate. Oh, Jonathan Joe, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, what's up?
Skipping school to hit up the PSP launch didn't age well. The only time I skipped school was to go to the inauguration of Sanford, the South Carolina governor. That's where I got to meet John McCain, and also I got put on Lindsey Graham's shit list for life starting that time.
It's okay. He's completely out of politics forever now, so he's just going to be a lobbyist. Lindsey Graham? Yeah,
he's finally cashing in.
Oh, he got
he's gonna marry his boyfriend finally. Or
well, yeah, he got primaried actually. Like he tried to get his job back after getting fired as what position did he take over? But Trump fired him, and he went to try and go get his job as a senator back, and got primaried by a college.
Graham? Really?
Yeah, lost to a college football coach.
Hell yeah! He used to be one of the good ones. Once upon a time, or at least that was like one of the appearances. And then you find out it's like, oh, there's no good ones. None of these fucking guys, just by default, none of these people are good. But it was that was my nerdy skip school. And then it was funny because Sanford, the governor, he got implicated. He was using taxpayer money to go to South America to cheat on his wife.
Oh, jeez.
It was amazing.
All right.
Only in America. You know, I love it.
You know, if you're gonna have an affair, you might as well go big with government money and private jets.
Yeah. You don't understand. She's my soulmate. Okay. What's crazy too is like they still brought him back for like state rep, for like representative or something like that somewhere.
Oh, jeez.
I can change. I'll change. All right, Saddam. Spoonie Bar content by Frederick. I've probably seen that. At Frednick Knudsen. The Down the Rabbit Holes.
Oh yeah, those are good. Good mini doc. Fred does get.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting. Like, Spoonie hasn't made
neck like a stack of dimes. Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, I think Spoonie hasn't made a new video in like 4 years now.
Damn, man.
And this is after he did his
talking about him, you know.
Well, no, I like this content. It's just fascinating to me. Like the guy, like he was making like $5,000 a freaking month off his Patreon,
which is insanity.
Yeah, and then he did nothing.
Well, it's kind of like winning the lottery. You know, these people who suddenly get some money like that, and they just don't know what to do with it. They just ruin everything.
How do you change weapons in this game?
I mean, that's just human nature. It's like that old, it's all that old hip hop line, you know. It's you can take him in the water, but you can't force him to drink it. You can show him the jewels, but you can't force him to think rich.
Oh,
and that's what happens to a lot of these people.
What's Spoonie's channel? I think it's just the Spoonie one, or Spoonie
Experiment.
The Spoonie Experiment, or I'm not even sure what his official channel is anymore.
It's probably just Noah Antweiler. I think that's his name, right?
Yeah.
Or is that the
Irate Gamers channel stuff bigger than Spoonie? Oh my God, that's true now.
Hell yeah. And he also Irate Gamer had that one secret channel where he was doing like Minecraft puppet shows that had like way more views than he ever had anything else. And I'm not caught up with the drama, but I think I saw or heard somewhere that the AVGN and Irate Gamer were coming together finally.
Yeah, they did a video collab actually.
Thank God. It's actually kind of nice.
Ah, and the East and West took a hold again, and there was peace in the kingdom.
So let me ask: is there some sort of like Gorgon here? Why is everybody getting turned to stone?
Because the Romans have weaponized Medusa and have her locked in a chair and are focusing her power.
As they do.
Because the Romans ate their gods.
Oh. Yeah, Irate Gamer deserved to be a cameo in the AVGN movie. I've never seen the AVGN movie, but I get like, what was that fucking the Nostalgia Critic movie?
It wasn't. It was way more competent than that, but it was like still just not a very good movie. Oh God, damn it! But yeah, it's kind of weird like watching an Irate Gamer video now, and I'm like, wow, this is like exactly what I'd expect from a YouTube video in 2009.
Team Awesome. Was that the name of the Nostalgia Critic?
Channel Awesome.
It was Channel Awesome. Okay. Was anything but so cringe.
I liked it back then for whatever reason.
There were some.
They were the first people to really do it, so it was kind of like, all right.
A lot of it though is just like, oh God. Especially if you watch it now, I'm sure it'd just be like, ooh, as Activated said, so cringe.
So yeah.
My butthole just puckered up. I was like, ooh, cringe so hard. The AVGN movie had cameos by Retroware TV people. There you go.
I missed Retroware back when they were a viable site to get featured on and stuff.
Yeah, it's everybody just kind of stopped caring.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Retroware.
Yeah, I figure same as everywhere else. It's like, well, it's not really worth doing this community shit.
Well, it was the funny thing was like their community section used to be very like self-regulated, and it worked really well that way. But then they started doing the thing where like, oh, you got to email us what you want to post. And you're like, okay, and
Well,
then they just stopped.
They said somebody was abusing it.
Oh.
Yeah. Or here's the way, because the guy who runs is kind of a douchebag if you ever see what he posts. But he was saying like, oh, some people who we don't consider Retroware cool have been posting on the site and abusing our features. It's like, okay.
I remember them featuring my stuff a couple times.
Yeah, I got featured once, and I was like, this is it, boys. It's kind of like
made it.
I made it now. I'm on Retroware TV, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember like when I got featured on Screw Attack, and I'm like, oh my God, I made it! I'm gonna make it, guys.
Oh yeah. Right. I was like, oh my God, this gave me like 200 views.
and no, it actually was like 1,200 views. And I'm like, my God, that's so many freaking views.
Yeah.
But then I was on
Blippy.
On Blip, so no one could subscribe to me because I was smart.
Let's see, it's worse than the Source Highlander. Oh God, the AVGN movie. I'm guessing the guy running it was cringe. The rest of the people trying to make videos. That is true. Getting roped into his ego projects.
Oh yeah.
I'm just talking about nostalgia. Yeah, that once he failed with his weird game show thing.
Oh God.
Then his like videos were just kind of like, I was like, oh, there's some funny little bits in here, but it's a pretty good analysis. And then I was like, here, let's have a 20-minute skit. And let's get my guy over here who I hired to be an actor and everything. Let's put him in a dress. And it's like, oh, come on. Old Jew Wario. Channel lots of people were in the background. Ooh. Quit the army.
Yeah.
Do you just have to avoid that Medusa beam?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. So I guess if you're even on the outside, you get stoned.
We're trying to get the gate to open. Okay, so apparently there's some puzzle thing I need to do aside from just fighting. So fighting is not what I need to do.
Oh, Space Cop. You know what? I have not seen Space Cop because I was living here when it came out.
Hmm.
And,
I haven't watched it yet either.
have access to it. I really would like to though, because I
And,
remember watching.
I've heard
Vision
it's.
Space Cop trailer when it was still new.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was thinking like, this is stupid.
I've heard it's bad, but I don't know. I find those guys pretty funny. So
Yeah, it's if at the very least, I'm sure it's 100 times better than Feeding Frenzy, which I bought that when they first released that on DVD. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. There's like one funny joke in the whole movie, and it's really not even that funny. But it's it's not. It's supposed to be kind of low budget, schlocky critters type.
yeah.
But yeah, that was back when Red Letter Media. They were pretty well known, but they weren't big like they are now. And they had these like little packs where you could buy like get stickers and beer glasses, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, I'll take all that stuff, thank you. I have the Red Letter Media Archives Volume 1, which I don't think they ever made a Volume 2, but it has all like the really early Rich Evans Plinkett movies and stuff that they used to have on their website, like the Cleaning Lady or whatever. This was really stupid fucking stuff on.
Okay, we're trying to open the gate. Go back and fight with the other. Okay.
Well, 7-bit of Doom, if you do have fan edit and you don't get flagged on YouTube, I'm sure that will get a lot of views. People would probably like that. Uh-oh.
What's up?
I just saw Medusa was coming for you.
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, God. Apparently, I gotta go for these Centurions over here. Alright.
John Rogers recently watched all these videos on the Easy Game Reviews channel, and one of them he was talking about using Blip, but he was going to stop posting to YouTube. Well, Ian did the same thing, except Screw Attack posts were all straight to Blip.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Wait, who's I recently watched? Yeah, I mean, I just remember, like, I think some of the worst advice I ever got was, oh, don't use YouTube. They, copyright stuff happens all the time on there, so don't waste your time on that platform. I'm like, oh, okay. And then did,
Who told you that, though?
I don't even remember at this point.
It was probably a fellow going by the name of Wrestling with Gaming, but you just didn't know it.
Oh, yeah, it was, yeah.
It's always him.
That's funny.
No, I remember a few people tried to get me to jump ship to the VidMe bandwagon.
Oh,
like,
yeah. When I saw VidMe, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna.
No, I'm not even gonna bother. Like, no, this is the future, man. I've talked to the people who run the site, and they really want to support everyone. It's like, okay, I'm sure they do, but this ain't gonna work out.
Let's see, Ian, have you had those Rodriguez tortillas made for the? No, I've never had those. I've driven through Fruitland a couple of times and seen some of the places, but never stopped there.
Tortillas sound delicious. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get something to eat because I'm pretty hungry. So I'm just gonna snack on something. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. But yeah, I guess a funny time early internet video hosting was. Kill all these Romans. Oh, we make quesadillas. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was a fan of GBST TV. They had Had to have a whole TV station worth of gear to stream. BitChute might have a chance. It allows nudity and gore and horror. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I haven't really had a lot of... I've uploaded some stuff to BitChute, but, like, I don't know. The platform's really slow for me most of the time for some reason. But I haven't really used it too much. Oh, God, no, 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 no. Turn to rock. To say, like, fighting and killing a mass amount of enemies is really satisfying in this game. Oh, what? Didn't realize you could just vaporize a dude. I remember there used to be a restaurant in California where they had this big old Rube Goldberg machine that would make tortillas right in front of you. I thought that was awesome. Which is aiming small. They might make it more profitable in the long run. Oh. People mostly looking for political hot takes on BitChute. I think maybe gun stuff on YouTube's monetized. Yeah, makes sense to me. I don't know, I guess whenever I was using it, I was having a very hard time getting it to upload videos in a timely manner. But, I don't know, after seeing what happened to VidMe and all that, like wasting time uploading to that, I'm kind of like, eh. Just not going to invest energy in that. Apparently we survived.
Good to see you, Spartan. I don't think we could have held out much longer. The archers.
Oh, his contract with Mixer? Oh yeah, I think he was promised millions, wasn't he? Well, I think he technically is what, Facebook bought out Mixer or whatever it was. So I think technically it was like he could either jump ship or I guess be picked up by Facebook. That's weird that didn't hurt them. Okay. No one's smarmier than Road Sharon. Oh yeah, I imagine he would, or Twitch would take Ninja back like absolutely no time at all. Was there any like ever anything reported as to why like Dr. Disrespect or what his name was banned from Twitch? Like that huge guy? Because apparently he's on YouTube now.
Alrighty.
Welcome back.
Well, thank you, sir. I feel a little bit better now. Eating soybeans, because, you know, I am a soy boy. A good old soy boy. Mm-hmm.
Soy boy.
Love them soybeans. is Jeremy not here anymore? Or?
I think you lost him.
Okay, well, probably just disconnected.
I mean, it is almost like 4 a.m. his time, so he probably is like,
might have
I'm
passed out.
sleepy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for like another 20 minutes maybe, and then probably turn off.
Okay.
Head to bed.
You gonna continue playing this one for the rest of the stream, or?
I think
you gonna switch out?
so. I'm kind of just digging this
Kinda
game right
digging
now.
it?
Yeah, just feeling the
Yeah,
flow.
Looks very cathartic. Just chopping up all these people.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're past that Medusa part. That looked annoying.
We're still technically in it,
Oh, you know.
but it's not as annoying as that last stage where you have to like battle forever until something happens.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like that looked kind of like, eh.
Yeah, you like,
especially when you're on stream. It's like you don't pay as much attention.
yeah, you like
You're by
Natto?
yourself. That's a sweet man. I love it.
I saw like I was at a hotel in Tokyo, and this like one person was eating it, and I guess I caught a whiff of it, and I just couldn't. I was like,
That's the thing, yeah. If other people are eating it, it smells disgusting. But if you make it for yourself, I don't smell it when I'm eating it myself. But if there's somebody around me who's eating, I'm like, good lord. I think my mom used to eat a lot of natto when I was growing up, and I thought it was the nastiest thing. And you know, get a little bit older, you try it out. It's like, this is really good. And it's supposed to be really good for you too.
Huh.
Talking about Dr. Disrespect in here.
Oh yeah, I was
What a gaming mystery, right?
Yeah, how do you get over there? Yeah, I thought that was rather interesting. Like just Twitch randomly banning him. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's very strange. Sounds at this point it seems like it's some sort of weird personal vendetta.
Hmm. I don't know. It seemed like
Twitch
there was.
is like a fucking terrible place, in my opinion.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
why
even
I'll never
know.
go through.
I don't even know how like people get picked up on Twitch or what makes people big. It seems like a complete like dice roll, or I don't know.
Yeah, and you know people are always saying, "Oh, you should stream on Twitch. You get more viewers." I don't care.
Yeah, it's like no, my audience is here on YouTube. I don't see a point in going
No.
to Twitch.
Just imagine if I was doing that stream yesterday on Twitch. They probably wouldn't just ban me. They'd probably hunt me down.
How dare you ruin our family-friendly platform with this Rochambeau?
I bet he doesn't even have blue hair. This guy. Well, less than maybe a week ago, Review Tech USA, Rich, said Xbox Series X will be weak, saying it will surpass most PCs. Yeah, it's all bullshit. All these people, they don't know anything. That's one thing I hate about social media, and I consider YouTube kind of like social media anyway. Everyone's full of shit. Everybody thinks they're an expert. There's no humility. Just admit, like, hey, I don't know. But that doesn't get people interested, right? It doesn't get them in the team mentality.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, this guy admits that he might not know something. A lot of times, you're like, well, that's something to be admirable. That's admirable, but that doesn't get you the clicks. You know? He's trying to keep his name in the media. Yeah, that's what it is. He's doing a good job. I remember when he was a very small channel, YouTube recommended it to me, and I thought, oh, it's kind of, I'll catch up with the news. This guy reviews tech, sweet. And I never saw him review any tech except for some sort of shill stuff, and I remember Big Cheese, and I thought that was funny. But
Didn't he end up going after Bob for some
yeah, I
crap?
was gonna say he went after Bob.
For Bob defending his friend on freaking Twitter. It's like, okay.
Yeah, it's like, this guy's saying that your face is copyright. Blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, get something else to talk about, man.
I'm like, come on, man. I don't know, it's just weird, like the freaking drama channels like that trying to make the retro community just toxic, and it's like, come on.
Yeah. You're just jealous because you didn't got it first.
Yeah, I know. I didn't corner that market when I had the chance.
Well, there's still a chance. You can do it right now. We started today, guys. Changing the rules. Historic Nerd is now called. What do you call it? Historic Droms.
Drom
Nerd.
Drom
nerd.
Toads. Historic
Yeah,
toad
Toads,
drama. Drums.
And now you're gonna be reversing your decisions on all your movie ones. Actually, Ghostbusters 2016 is the better Ghostbusters.
It's clearly. I mean, it's trying
Red Dawn
to.
remake
It's
the only Red Dawn.
It's trying to subvert your expectations by not being funny. I mean, I don't understand what you're expecting from a comedy film. I mean, it's just. It makes far too much sense. I don't know what your problem is.
Yeah. My next stay tuned for my next video. It's gonna be how Rian Johnson saved the Star Wars series.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I couldn't go to sleep at night trying to spread those lies. I would be like, I wake up with like night terrors. Like
You know, I wish all these people who made up shit. I wish they still use the old line of like, you know, my uncle works at Nintendo.
He
Just
drank
a little wink and a nudge. You know?
he drank the blue milk.
Oh God. He's a haggard old man.
Why'd you do it, Mark? Why?
Yeah, out of all the characters that you could have subverted our expectations with, Luke, it just hurts me.
Luke?
Like, come on, that's not Luke.
Luke, the vast majority of our personal heroes from childhood, Skywalker. You know,
that's the thing too. You know, I miss just the good old good and evil, because like the gray area stuff was cool for a while. You know, you got like the dark superhero thing, but when you do it too much, it's just boring, and it's kind of like, you know what? I just want to watch a movie where Superman's hanging out, hitting on Lois Lane, goes into a phone booth and beats up like burglars, and then Lex Luger tries to take over a city, or like a Batman movie where it's like, you know what? Batman's just gonna take out the mob. There's nothing else other than that. He's just gonna clean up the city.
No, John, the new Point Break movie is just it's clearly a satire of modern YouTube culture and how, you know, having a plot, story structure, or even logical ideas in a film they're wrong. They're just not the way things are now.
It's hip. It's updated for a modern audience. Come on, get with the times, grandpas. I had no idea about that movie until I saw your video, and I was like, this sounds awful.
It was real bad. The funny thing, I've been working on the new Jacob's Ladder video, and it's just one of those. It's a movie where it's just not. It's just really. I don't know why they wouldn't have just made it a whole new movie, because it literally doesn't share
so
much of anything with the original.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm struggling to write this review because I'm like, my God, they deviate so dramatically. There's only a couple of key parts the remake bothers to steal from the original, and I'm just like, okay.
Just thinking about all the controversial opinions you're gonna invite into your chat, though. Motivate you.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the Days of Our Nerd. That would be good. Altered states.
Welcome to Days of Our Nerds, and as the drama turns,
as the premier nerd-related drama channel.
Yeah, I've been in the retro community for a long time. I just want to say there's a lot of dark, skeevy stuff going on in the underbelly of the retro world that you guys aren't privy to.
Yeah, don't F with me, buddy. I know Jack Conti. I'll get your Patreon shut down, buddy. Talk all that crap with me. You have to keep everything like, you know, you can't curse, because that'll get you demonetized. Your brand manager will be on the phone like, I just heard you said don't F with me. That's a little bit too close to the real thing. Kids can connect the dots, even though when I was a kid, we were using much worse language than some of the stuff you hear here. But we weren't allowed to use it just freely. I think that was the difference. Now it's like, I think either people don't give a shit or they're way too sensitive. it was like an unspoken rule. It's like, you know, you kids are talking shit at school. Come on. Wait until the all-female Clockwork Orange remake happened.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I don't think Clockwork Orange could get made now.
No, you couldn't. Well, it just wouldn't be Clockwork Orange. It's
Well,
like, oh, look at Billy Boy. They found this girl and they were trying to force her to TikTok with them. Like, oh my God, they're monsters.
What's this? It's just people like we just like legit have forgotten how to do dystopian like science fiction now. It's like you just
even just even just normal science fiction. I guess there's quite a bit that I usually found out about it from like Red Letter Media. I was like, oh, look, there's still real sci-fi movies being made, but yeah, the dystopian thing. It's like it's like one of those things that it follows a formula, and a lot of it has to do with zombies or something. I was like, come on. A lot of these tropes are overstaying their welcomes, you know? Don't press F with me, John Rogers says. Mm-hmm. See, brasslampmusic.com so posted an essay on how to use the F word properly, I'm guessing. Interesting.
Oh, God damn it. That was the last guy I had to kill and I fucking missed.
We live in a Jedediah K. We live in a society, man.
Because we live in it. Well, no, I mean, like, the older dystopian science fiction had great elements in world building. Newer, modern dystopian elements have teen love interest and societies that literally make no sense.
Everything has that teen love interest crap. Isn't that what happened in Alien vs. Predator Requiem? Where it's like, why is there teen drama in this Alien vs. Predator movie?
Was there?
I didn't watch it, but
I remember there being like a subplot for a guy trying to save his girlfriend, but I don't think it was much deeper than that.
Still, that just sounds like okay. Can we just get Clono Marines?
Can we just get can I get a movie where just Predator just murders people? That's all I really want to watch.
Yeah. I did watch the original Alien vs. Predator at the behest of my roommate who thought it was fucking awesome.
I thought it was a fun movie, but I mean, like, I didn't think it was like particularly good or great. I thought it was like, hey, it's a Predator movie. They haven't made one of those in 20 years, or a better part of a decade.
Yeah. It just there's a lot of screwy stuff and in like the kind of the basic. It was kind of like, to me, it felt like one of those Kurtzman type movies where it's like he heard a thing or he saw like something on TV once about it, and now he can write all about the whole fucking series because I heard about that. Yeah. So that in here. Oh yeah, the Predator is in Antarctica. Like what? Would they come over here when it's hot? What the hell?
Well, I mean, their thermal scopes will work so well in Antarctica.
Yeah, let's bring back that guy. He played some sort of like android or something in the movie. Yeah, let's bring him back.
Oh yeah, there was like a stupid show called TNG or something. They had a robot in it. He was apparently really important.
That's right. People remember Live Long and Prosper. That's from the original series. So it doesn't matter. Put it in there.
Put it in there.
And have the guy chop his head off. It's going to be very ironic. And
then
like, people are going to clap when they hear that. They're going to love it.
You just make sure you have a scene where a bunch of random Romulans beat their faces in with a rock because they saw something that was so scary, and then never really come back to that.
It's just, I can't. I feel so sad for you, Star Trek fans. I never thought that the Star Trek guys would have it worse than us Star Wars guys.
Right?
Somehow it keeps chugging along. You know, the shit train keeps on chewing.
See, everyone of note is predicted, foretold, and we are living in a dawn of the same dystopian future that was prevalent in which was work. Novel PC games, Alien vs. Predator, still better than the Predator. Yeah. God, the freaking latest Predator movie sucked. I thought Predators wasn't bad. Like it wasn't. It wasn't great, but I mean, it was okay.
It's I haven't seen it, but I've seen enough, and I was like, well, there's like a Yakuza guy fights Predator with a sword. That's kind of schlocky, cool stuff that I'm like, well, You've already fucked this franchise up, so let's just have a few cool things.
Mhm.
Get the pianist in there, turn him into a badass.
Actually, I liked that element of the film where it was like Adrian Brody being a different type of character. Like that wasn't even like the worst part, like the
He's
bad part of that
still-
movie.
Painfully skinny, but at least he got jacked.
Yeah, yeah.
For his, as much as he could for that role. People talking about Gibson and Neuromancer, some of the old classic science fiction. Is Gibson still alive? Movie actors made an overt reference to Gibson. Oh, there you go, the Gibson. You know what I was reading up about recently, which I'd never read or heard about, was The Stars My Destination, or My Destination, The Star. The Stars My Destination. It's an old sci-fi novel, I think from the 50s. You ever read that?
No, I read Have Spacesuit Will Travel a long time ago.
That's a good title.
What was funny was that's one of my mother's favorite books, so I checked it out. But the funny thing, I was at like a Target like a year or two ago, and they had a little kid shirt that was Have Spacesuit Will Travel, and I'm like, oh, I need to buy it, and then I didn't buy it. It was before I had my daughter, so I was like, I should have gotten that.
No.
Ah.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, it can turn me to stone. Well, I think on that note, me getting turned to stone and dying will probably be the point in which I end the stream. So I want to thank everybody for dropping by and hanging out as long as you have. And probably going to call it a night.
All right, well, what time is it where you're at?
1:30 right now.
Okay, yeah, it's close to normal sleep time, which is good. It's not beyond the pale where it's like, oh god.
Yeah. But definitely want to
All
thank you. I want to thank you for dropping by. For those you don't know, it's Jimmy Hop on the chat from Jimmy Hop and Poor Gaming for the Win. Also, Jeremy Dixon in the chat, a good friend of the show. So I want to thank you guys very much for dropping by and hanging out. You have a fantastic evening, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Good night. Oh, he's there. Just popped